That's not... Okay, whoops. It's not the
Oh,
only
you
thing
got
that goes
medium.
down
That's
to the
right.
side.
Fucking Christ.
What? Is it hot?
Yeah.
Let me get some of
Oh
that.
my God, you got me. The
Let me
hot
get some of
pizza.
that.
God damn it.
I thought medium was less than mild.
Alright,
It's so watery.
there we go. There's your music.
Not chunky salsa.
Oh, did you want the chocolate?
I will not be listening.
It is the
How
good
dare
shit.
you.
Protesting.
You piece. You
listen-
mother...
Start listening to the Overlord soundtrack.
Overlord
Ass.
Excuse you.
That is hot.
Dude,
Oh.
Overlord is you could say anything you want about Overlord, but the music is fire.
No,
You-
no, it's not.
Dude, excuse me? Have you listened to fucking Platanoia? Excuse me?
Not even
No,
like,
never
the
heard of it.
intro,
What's it
it's
about?
like just like the background music's good.
Drink after every goddamn night.
Maybe.
But no,
you
I do agree. It slaps. And the only
Mhm.
part of Overlord that I dislike is I think the second or third
Season 2 is pretty mid or pretty bad, but like everything else I think is really, really good.
And
Show,
the
eh, brovy?
That was also pretty.
I mean, that's just Kalakawa. Kalakawa is the CGI in every show they animate.
Is that Sherry? Sherry.
Sherry de Bertabong.
Even the show that they're doing right now, Sentenced to Be a Hero, they've got a CGI in that one too.
Spaz, were
Oh,
you in high
that's
school when you guys
It's
sang
Kalakawa,
that for
yeah.
choir?
In that time.
That was
Oh,
past your
I
time?
think I don't remember. I feel like I remember him singing it, so I might have been in school, but just not in choir.
Maybe.
Last time I was in choir, we did 525,600 minutes.
It's still fucking
That's
good.
so many minutes.
It's a lot of them. A
I'm
year's worth.
Listen,
That's what it's...
Alright.
are you ready for fucking season 4 of Tetsura in April?
That, and we're also
April?
getting... Yeah, it's coming out in April.
I thought it was March. Fuck.
I thought it was a movie, not a season.
There's both, I think.
It says, I think there's both, because it says it's gonna run for 5 split cores
Damn.
with 2
5?
consecutive cores.
Well, how many episodes are supposed to be in?
It's the
most of
entire...
this
It's
one?
the Western Kingdoms, brother. It's a long-ass arc.
Is-
Yeah, never mind. That makes sense. I didn't
Speaking
realize
of
they were doing
that,
all of it.
I gotta start watching Freerin again since that started coming out.
That's pretty
People
good,
said
too.
each core is expected
I
to be
have
12
like
episodes.
a mile-long list of anime I need to watch, and I don't
Me too.
ever have time to do so.
I used to watch it a little bit, and then there was like a month or two stint where I didn't even like play games on my computer. I would just sit and watch shows and like do homework.
Mhm.
And
it's
then
kind of a
I haven't
vibe,
really
though.
done that since. Yeah, every once in a while it's like, hey, I just want to watch a show. Just let me hang out.
I did that last year. I literally just like never like I hardly played any games. I just watched
Yeah,
anime.
exactly. Alright, now all the people who are new to my streaming server are about to get pinged again.
Oh!
What was it?
It is... Wait, that's not where I want to put it.
Just about to ping to everybody in the Trojan server.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? God damn it.
Something profound.
Do you even have permissions to ping everybody in there?
I don't know.
Oh!
They probably took that away from people. I bet somebody would have tried.
We're also getting second season of Saga of Tiny the Yule
Ooh.
as well. I don't know if that's this year or next year though.
Alright, where else do I want to put
Well,
this?
you can't ping at everyone, but you can ping at here.
Oh,
Good
oh
enough.
God.
Yeah, don't do that.
Too late!
Andy,
I
I
could
got
do
a
that.
prank for you, buddy.
I could do that because I don't go there anymore. And I don't ever
Yeah.
go
No,
there. If I
don't.
could
This
just,
is the
I'll-
Overwatch team. This is esports team bonding because a few of you are in that, or one of you is. I don't know.
2 of us.
Two of
technically,
you? Gotcha.
No,
are
just one.
associated with that.
I was there for a time.
True.
True.
All right. Well, I need to drop a few more things before we get started, so I'll introduce myself. What's up? I'm Cage. I'm the GM. I'm running the Crooked Moon for these guys. And then we can kind of have you guys just introduce yourselves if you so choose, and I'm going to get things ready.
Yeah.
Sherlong! Sherlong to Bardladen, level 3, Goliath Barbarian. Big chillin'.
It's good shit, good shit.
Bing chilling.
I'm Bolshoi. Level 3 Warlock. I don't have a webcam again because I'm tired and I just feel like setting it up.
Shame.
Everyone, because I'm broke.
guess I'll go next. Arborata, level 3, Neuroborn Druid.
I'm Mason. I play Rev, gunslinger, orc.
Oh, that's what he looks like. That's crazy.
That's not what he looks like. He's
I'm
more.
Brock.
That's Dutch. That's Dutch
Keep
Vanderland.
interrupting me.
No, I'm sorry. If you want to think of Philip, think of Gomez from Addams Family.
Oh, yep. That's
Who is
that.
that?
That's him.
And then think of Adela like a shorter Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
Sure.
That's what they look
that
like.
makes,
Yo.
that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Thank you for
That's me
that.
rubbing my hands right now, type shit.
Yeah.
Aha.
What's up, Adela?
Anyways,
There we go.
I'm Brock.
Picture
I'm
of
a
that. It's reliable.
Shatterkai fighter. I might turn my webcam on later, but I'm currently stuffing my face like a fat ass, so...
Yeah, I just ate an entire tombstone pizza. I've got the
Light work.
I've got the secret sauce where I don't eat all day, and then I shock my system with like 1,200 calories and call it good.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't know either of those people.
I don't like the way either of them look. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like
That's
the way
crazy.
either of these look.
Yeah, that's what they look like, and then they are dressed in like 1920s, 30s, like tuxedo, flapper dresses, things like that. That's their
Look,
vibe.
I'm
Let me
gonna
see
be
this.
com-
I can't.
I'm gonna be completely
Where are
honest.
we looking
Every
at
time
him?
I see this Gomez Adams face, it immediately all I can imagine is like the really shitty cartoon version of the movie. Like it just slowly morphs into it because I've seen so many of those edits. As dumb as that sounds.
I
I kind
can't.
of like how he looks there. He looks like Dutch Vanderland.
He does. I can't
Just
like
need
find
more
a good.
time.
I can't find a good female, like woman token, a feminine token. So we're just gonna have another noble. Another noble is gonna be Adela.
Double Dutch.
Double Dutch, baby, double Dutch.
Jesus Christ.
Arthur!
That's the plan.
Oh, God, her name isn't. It's Hag. It's Weasel Hag. God damn it.
Weasel Hag.
Her name is
That's very
Weasel Hag.
simple.
And I'll rename her
Family name.
Look, I
Vessla
gotta-
Browntooth.
I gotta sharpen my pencil. Hold on.
All right, have we all been?
Browntooth, boo.
Ooh. Have we? You know what? I'm gonna take the Druskenwald off of their names just so it's not so cluttered. I don't know why I put that in. It's just gonna be Philip and Adela. There. Has everyone been introduced? Are we good to go? You think?
I believe so.
Swiggity. All right. Well,
Habling hasn't introduced himself.
Habling.
Hi, I'm Habling. I'm Pumpkin Man, Illrigger, Gunslinger.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh.
That accent, but yeah.
Eh. All right. Well, last time you guys were continuing your search through the Druskenwald Manor, now known as the Crooked House to you guys as soon as you approached and everything. But after you cleared the first floor, you went to the second floor and you started exploring some of the other rooms, one of which was the children's room, where you found Sally Lockwood, the essence of her soul inside of one of her little wooden doll toys, cleared out a monster in that room and helped put her to rest. You went to the master bedroom and found a bunch of weasels in the bed that were in Philip's clothes, in one of his tuxedos, and you saw the biggest weasel there, Filthy Jasper, hanging out, giving you some trouble. You found Philip's diary, which had a bunch of information, his journal that he started writing in when they got to the Wickermore Hollow, and Sherlong found a bunch of scratches around the room that resembled his wife's late crazy drawings that he didn't understand, but now has a little more grasp on, and an article of her clothing. After you cleared that, there was a bathroom incident where you guys, two of you got locked inside and it started to fill with blood and you broke out. But after
Was
you
not my
cleared that
fault.
floor, that's true. That's true. After that, you
Not
went up
wonderful.
to you went up to the third floor. You cleared out the nursery, I believe. Let me go back to the third floor and see exactly what was up
Yep.
there. That's right. You went up, and first you went into the library, where you talked to a cat that gave you stories. and he gave you found a few potions in there. Then you went to the trophy room, I believe, and kind of cleared that out a little bit. A few of you got some information about maybe certain things that you're hunting. You got certain visions of, I think there were 2 of them in there, about a demonic crow of some sort. Then you went to clear out the nursery where Arthur was crying and wailing and his stuffed animals were alive and you had to kill them and to save the one nice one before you could grab that memento. You went back to the trophy room and you were able to crawl into the trapdoor above the pull down from the ceiling into the attic. And with all 6 mementos, you were able to unlock the door and step inside. Actually, I'm going to say, yeah, you stepped inside.
I also got a friend.
You did. You got, I can't remember what you got.
The bag.
Oh yeah, you found the bag.
For the man.
Thing.
You found the
What
thing
What did
that...
we get from telling the stories to the cat? Was that the healing potion?
You got the benefits of a
And
short
you
rest,
got-
I believe, and then...
Heroic
Oh,
inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Was that
That
from
was-
that room that they got heroic?
No, you got the heroic from putting Sally and Arthur both to sleep without having to kill them.
Yeah.
Right.
However, I do have one thing that I almost forgot that I did forget last time, but we're going to resolve it now. So, tell me, which of you 3 told the stories? I believe it was
I did.
Sherlong, I believe it was Habling,
Bolshoi.
and Bolshoi, yes. So, Bolshoi, Sherlong, and Habling. I need each of you 3 to make a charisma saving throw, that'll be the first thing we kick it off with.
Oh,
Charisma saving throw.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god. Paige, you're not gonna believe it. 19 plus 5 for 24.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
You know, I had good hopes with the +5, but it just went up to 10.
Nice.
9 plus 1 equals 10.
All right. The DC was 20, so Bolshoi's the only one that passed.
Damn.
But Sherlong and Habling, you both are charmed for the moment, and in this way, you hear the deep laugh that you kind of remember from the cat. It had the voice like a man, and you guys need to... Let's see. We'll have you guys go back to the stairwell and arrange yourselves accordingly. Like, just move yourself in the room before the one you're in.
All of us, or just those 2?
All of you. It's going to involve a few of you. I'll move you where you think you would have been standing. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
That makes me want to move.
yeah.
Super.
I don't like this.
Habling and Sherlong, you must use your most powerful attack or spell to attack somebody at random.
One of my own boys?
Wait,
One of the crew?
could it also be Habl, or could Sherlong also end up attacking Habling, or is it only Rever and Umbra?
They could
Anyone.
attack.
That's
If you
fine.
want, you could roll a d6 and, like, 1 will
Do
be
like
Rev.
1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2 will be
Yeah.
Rev. 3, 4 will be the person across from you diagonally, and 5, 6 will be Umbra. Just roll a d6 each.
Oh, we changed the layout on me.
Yeah, and I can
Five.
see you guys rolling now too, which is cool. I can see the dice fly on the screen when you roll.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I did
no.
too. Jesus.
Oh, uh-oh.
Wait, are both of those going? Oh no,
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Both
Oh,
of
no,
those
Umbra.
are you both. As soon as this charm takes hold in your mind and you hear that laugh from the cat's voice, you both you see almost a glaze come over your friend's eyes, and you would all see as they both turn towards Umbra. And I need both of
Oh.
you to make an attack with your most powerful attacks that you have. For
Is it-
Sherry,
is it
that's
damage?
gonna be
I mean the great axe.
yeah. Sherry, it's gonna be a
Whatever
great
does
axe.
the most damage.
I can't even see people's rolls. I don't know why.
I would make sure that up in the top of the screen, you might be able to change your roles to be seen by everyone or just by me. I would change that to
Okay,
everyone.
But I'm like
Mine
checking the
was
game
set
log
for just
too,
the
and I don't see
DM, but I
anything.
switched it.
I,
I
know, I
can
think
see.
I only saw the one. Then
Yeah, Habling, I can see that Habling rolled it to DM because, you know, I'm the DM, I can see that. That's how I know he got a
Oh,
5.
Yeah.
I could,
do I-
Sherlong, go to the top right of the screen. Is there, like, a tab there that you can switch it from to DM for everyone?
It's when you when you click on the dice down in the bottom left. There's a little There's
Oh, is that
one
what
that's
it's
one
after you guys?
person and one that's 3 people.
Yeah.
And If
Okay.
you switch it over to the 3 people,
Oh,
it
wait,
says
there's
roll
the
to
game log. Do I need to I need to
Roll that.
refresh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just showed up.
No worries. That
Are we
was. I have it in a different spot probably because I have a DM's view compared to you guys. But
Yeah.
I need
So
you
roll to hit?
guys. Yep. I need both of you. I need you to roll to hit with your great axe. Oh
Oof.
shit.
Oof.
Oh,
That's a
no.
24. Oh my god, that almost crit. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So the warhammer goes wide. Umbra, you're able to dodge when Havling swings his warhammer at you, but Sherry is coming along just on your flank with a great axe. Oh Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh!
And you take 14 slashing damage as all of a sudden you can see his grip tighten, his muscles flex, and he comes down hard, catching you right on your shoulder.
Does he
Oh
now?
no.
Right.
I need both of
Sorry,
you
brother.
to make a charisma saving throw again.
Again?
Huh?
The DC is only 10 this time.
Why did I roll 2?
Now I
Oh
get 20.
no!
Oh,
I don't
now
know.
Oh,
get
is that
20.
because Habling rolled 1 probably?
Yeah, Havling rolled one.
Why
Havling's
do I
able to
see
shake
this
it from
as
his head.
die? Did they
Because
update
that's
this?
an update. You can roll it, so you can see the die fly on the screen now when everyone rolls.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can like
I rolled
switch
real
your die
fast.
color. You can switch your die color as well.
Yeah.
Like I think,
Oh,
let me
you
try to
can?
roll one just for fun, and I think you can see what mine
Cool.
looks like. The set that I have on right now.
Yeah,
Oh, you can.
right now,
Oh,
that
Look at
one's
my
fine. That
power
one's
of the unicorn.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know what that noise was, but it hurt my head.
I think it was Arborata's. Her fun
I,
Yeah,
dice.
that was
heard, like,
mine.
we-
That was mine. Whoa.
What's that?
Hey, you know-
God.
Oh, that's.
Oh, yep, that
Beep,
was
beep,
definitely
beep.
yours.
Got fuzzy dice. Let's go.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Okay, anyways, now that we're having fun with that.
I
Havling,
rolled a 4 for the saving throw, by the way.
yeah, we could see it. Havling, you're able to shake it from your head. As soon as you swing and you miss, you like come back to your senses and see that you just swung on your friend. Umbra, I'll give you a moment to act, to try to do something or move or maybe restrain Sherlong before Sherlong roll another d6.
Hold on, let me
Fuzzy dice.
Nice.
do some peering around.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, no, that would swing to Habling then, since it's
Yep.
3.
That's a 3.
Huh?
He's swinging on you now.
Oh. Better me than Umbra. Again.
Fuck!
Okay. I have a plan.
Okay.
Man.
I'm gonna use my friend to. Oh, that does a decent amount of damage though. Do I want to do that?
23 hit points out of 31.
I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna. Just gonna juke.
Okay. You move out of the way just in time as Sherlong is about to swing on you again, but then his attention shifts to his other friend who also just swung along with him. Sherlong, I need you to make another great axe attack against Tabling.
Oh no.
Let's go.
A 9. Does that
I
hit?
love that.
Hell
that
yeah.
does.
I
No.
would hope that doesn't hit.
I would hope as well. You'd have to have some real bad stats for that to work.
I'm
Habling,
gonna
you're
be-
able to like see,
We
kind of
used to-
realizing what was just happening. You shake the charm from your head, and you look and you see that Sherlong is still under the same effect you were, and you're able to jump back before he's able to catch you with a swing. Make another saving throw, a charisma saving throw, Sherlong.
Do I have to do this till I pass?
Yes.
Yep.
Or a minute. So you either have
Oh.
to do it 10 times or you have to pass.
Well,
Oh,
I got
God.
+1, so we might be here a minute.
It's only a DC 10, so surely. There you go.
There we
Just
go.
what you
Okay, I
needed.
thought you said it was a 20 before.
The first
It
one was a
the
20.
Initial.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
initial one
gotcha.
was a 20.
Yeah.
Everyone
Let's
after
go.
that, yeah.
So,
After this swing misses, you're able to shake that charm from your head and kind of come back to your senses as well before you guys enter this room.
Am I still charmed?
We'll just
No, you're not
No,
charmed
not
anymore.
charmed.
You shook it from your head as soon as that swing missed on Habling.
how much health is Umbra at? Really quickly, I just wanna see.
20 out of 34.
Okay.
34. Goddamn.
You're more of a tank than I am.
Can I use Gift of the Green really quickly on him to help him?
Sure.
All right. You, good sir.
Me.
Yes, you. My.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to read this while saying this. So,
What does he do?
you roll 1 hit die and regain a number of hit points equal to the number rolled plus 2.
+2.
Do you have any more hit die to roll, Umbra?
I have all my hit die.
That's true.
This is the. I think this is the first time I've taken damage in the house.
It might be.
Sorry.
I rolled an 8, so that's 10 Helvo.
That is
HP.
juicy.
Nice.
Hell yeah, we love that.
It's pretty good.
Gonna need that health for the boss
Thanks,
fight.
pimp.
Yes, yes. I'm now out of that as well. I have no more gift of the green.
Sounds good.
Looks like I'm gonna have to be the healer for the boss battle. Awesome.
We got some healing potions too.
True.
I think we had 4 of them we handed around.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And so, once again, from here on, we'll go back to where you guys were, where you open the door and you start to enter into this room. And I'll read it again, what you guys saw, because I read it before you for you last time as you entered. But for starting off, I'll refresh your memory. The floor of this secret attic room is covered with human teeth that crunch beneath your feet. At the center of the chamber looms a massive cauldron, its bubbling contents glowing an eerie red, casting flickering shadows across the walls. Bound and slumped against either side of the cauldron, barely conscious, are Philip and Adela, their wrists raw from the ropes that bind them. Beyond the cauldron, a cloaked figure sways and moves in strange, erratic jerks, as though her joints do not bend quite right. Her back remains turned, oblivious to your arrival. The cauldron gurgles violently, the vile red ichor within roiling over the rim. Each drop that spills hisses against the floor, eating away at the wood with a harsh, acidic burn, filling the air with a noxious stench. Time is slipping away, and the hag, Vessla Browntooth, is just moments from completing her ritual. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck, the die.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I
I
don't
mean,
see any
like
of them.
animations
Oh,
on
those,
them.
those ones are
Why
cool.
are there hands? What the hell?
Whoa!
Yeah, the
Yeah,
hands come up and
yeah.
grabbers. Hell yeah.
Those be my dice.
Oh, no. So, does this also count for my curse? I rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1. Well,
I did.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
well, you rolled 2 dice, so let me see.
Did I? I
think-
only rolled the 1. I rolled
saw-
a physical 1.
I
rolled
saw
physical-
2 of each kind pop up on my screen.
Let's see.
Well, I
Oh,
rolled
are
2
you-
because I have advantage.
Yeah,
I rolled
I think that was
dice.
Umbra's dice actually that came up.
That was
Hey,
that was mine as well. I have advantage as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, that will be the case.
No!
And I need to
Oh,
switch to
not
combat music again.
Not the
so
Boogle Swarm
I have a quick question. Where are you guys seeing all the dice get rolled at? Unless I
on the
missed
screen.
on the screen.
Like,
Throws
on
it
the
across
map?
the screen.
Yeah.
On the
Nah,
map, on the
I'm-
character sheet,
I guess
whatever.
I wasn't looking at the map.
That's interesting.
If you look down at your roll dice thing, mine shows that I can turn on or off 3D dice.
Yeah, mine does too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I have a few more tokens I need to add before we start.
No.
Bullshit!
Oh,
Yep.
Also, I just realized this earlier, but I didn't want to say anything yet. It's kind of the Wordle thing was attic, and now we're in an attic in the canon.
Alright, nice spoilers,
Isn't that apropos?
dickhead.
Oops.
Oh, I thought you did it.
No.
Oh well.
You spoiled it for stream, though.
Philip and
For who?
Adela don't need to be in.
For the stream. For the
Oh.
stream, if anyone's watching and haven't done it yet, I'm sorry.
It's Wordle, man. They have another.
Ranked.
Okay.
God damn it, Boogle Swarm.
Look, if somebody gets that angry about Wordle and getting the word spoiled for the day, I think they need to rethink their daily decisions. Okay.
Fucking, we got Jasper too. The whole Bugs Life cast is here, man.
God damn it.
Jasper's hanging
Animal
out. with
Crossing.
Ves-
Oh god.
Jasper's hanging out with Vessla.
Bro,
All right.
I've had enough of Animal Crossing in my rivals games. Come on.
Let me roll for them. Boop. Oh, damn. Vessla shit
Zoom
herself.
in.
All right.
20,000%.
So what was yours? You rolled a nat 1, you said, Arborata, so that's a 2 for you.
Um.
Bolshoi, Sherlong, Havling. Rev, what did you roll?
I got a 10.
10. And Umber, what did you roll?
Got 22, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you rolled in game, so I saw it. That's right. I'm used to having to like type in some of your guys's to update them if you roll IRL. All right.
Yeah.
So, kicking off combat, Umbra, you're first to react. As you walk in, you see all this going on. You see Vessla on the other side of the room, Philip and Adela tied up on either side of this cauldron, and now you see that from the walls, these weasels all start to crawl out and coalesce in front of Arborata, while one larger one squeezes through an impossibly small crack. You don't know how it got through. It's like watching an octopus squeeze through like a narrow hole, and it starts running up and like circling around Vesla's feet. What do you do?
I hate everything.
You're in the middle of everything.
I. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Get the Boogle snort out of here, man. It's time to take
Okay.
care of this thing.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Alright, Boogle snort.
Go ahead. Do some rolls to hit however you're going to hit that,
Okay.
John.
Well, that's a natural 20 for the first one.
Beautiful.
That's the 24 for the next one,
Yep.
and that's a 19, which is also a crit. Okay.
Hell yeah. So 2 crits and a regular. Go ahead and roll some damage.
What am I rolling here? This is 5d6 plus 6, I think.
Damn.
I think so. Maybe.
Okay, not great rolls. 4 and 3 is 7. 3 is 10. 4 and 9 is 15. So 21 damage.
21 damage. You immediately take out your hand crossbow and you shoot. You don't take it out, I guess it's on your wrist. You shoot a few bolts into the Boogle Swarm and you are able to skewer a bunch of weasels as they kind of line up perfectly for some collateral shots, and you deal a heavy blow to the swarm, taking out most of the weasels in just a flurry of bolts.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. That is it for Umbra. So after that, Havling, you are next to react to everything that's going on.
Okay. I going to take my hunting rifle and I'm gonna pop Vessla Browntooth.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll to hit.
All right.
Your best roll good.
That's not cool.
That's
A
not
9.
good.
A 9 misses. You pull out your hunting rifle, but a weasel jumps from the ceiling and jumps on the barrel of your gun just as you're about to fire, and you shoot the bullet into the floor, unfortunately.
Get down, Mr. President!
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to use my bonus action and I'm just gonna place a seal on her.
Sounds good. Perfect.
All right. And then
Seal
also,
nerd.
since I put a seal on her, I checked this the other day. I can actually gain 2 temporary HP. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to
Okay.
also gain 2 temporary HP.
Do you have to burn it to do that, or do you just get it when you place a seal?
I think I get it, but I'll double check.
Sounds good. Just let me know. It's 2 temp. It shouldn't be too big a deal, but... Alright. Is that it for you then, Habling?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sherry, it is your go.
Sure long to Bartleydon. He's all hot and mad from being forced to attack his own brethren.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna enter rage,
Yeah.
and we are. Oh, that Boogle Swarm. Oh, we're gonna try and finish off this Boogle Swarm.
Alright, sounds good. Go ahead.
gonna
roll
do-
to- Ooh.
We're gonna do the two-handed fighting with my hand axe, which nets an 8, and my dagger, which nets an 11.
Alright.
Then I have Nick with the dagger to hit it again, or do I have to hit it the first time to do Nick?
What does it say?
I'm make an extra attack with a light property. You can make it as part of the attack action instead of a bonus action. This action can only be made once per turn.
Yeah, I think you could just make another attack if you wanted to.
Alright. And sick.
Wow.
Nice. Well, I
The
will
Vegas
say,
fuzzy dice are not rolling.
I will
No.
let you know that you have something called Reckless Attack, which lets you, if you so choose, you can roll your attacks with advantage. But for that round, things will also have advantage to attack you. So I'll ask you, do you want to re-roll all 3 of those at advantage? Or do you want to roll an extra die for each of those?
Yes, I will. So then,
Okay.
with rage, I get to make another attack with rage as well, right?
I don't think so yet. Since you're a berserker, instead of adding 2 extra damage for your rage, you get to roll 2d6 on a hit. You get to add that as extra damage since you're a berserker. But
Okay,
so
okay.
since if
Makes
you
sense.
recklessly attack, then you can roll an attack again for each of those. Since you already rolled once, just
Yeah.
roll for each of those again, and we can see.
Hand axe, sick.
A 10
Dagger.
misses,
Sick.
an 11 misses, and the dagger
Dagger.
again. Okay, there we go. The dagger hits.
We got something.
Hell yeah. You watch as Sherlong goes up, and he takes his weapon, he takes his hand axe and his dagger out, and he starts swiping wildly into this mass of weasels, trying to catch all these ones that are just too quick and jumping around unnaturally. But he's able to catch a few of them with his dagger. Also, since you're raging, roll 2d6 as well, and you get to add that to damage every time you hit while you're raging.
Is it with every hit or once per turn?
I think it's every hit. I can check, you know? Might as well. Might as well get it right the first time.
Because every hit sounds a bit crazy for level 3.
Yeah. It's a lot, though. That's the thing with berserkers. Let's see if it works. Okay, while it loads,
When
anyways,
raging, whenever you make an ability check using one of the following... Nope, that's not it.
it'll be under your features and traits, and it'll be like your class features, I think.
Features.
15 damage, by the way, Cage.
Yep.
Path of the Berserker, yeah, it says Primal Knowledge. When raging, you make an ability check using one of the following skills. You can make it a strength, even if it normally uses a different ability. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about 2d6.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let me try looking this up on my phone really quick. I hate to slog it down. But I can
Here it
say
is.
that you would have done...
Frenzy. If you use
Ah,
Reckless
yes,
Attack
okay.
or it is active, it's to the first target you hit.
To the first target. Okay. Well, you only
Yeah,
hit one of your
I see that
one of your
now.
3 attacks anyways, so that is fine. You are able to, as you're swiping wildly, you take just a second to wait for all the weasels that are jumping frantically to line up, and with one quick skewer, you catch all 3 of the last remaining weasels on the end of your dagger, and the Boogaloo swarm is no more.
Thank the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
All we needed was one.
True. It only had 6 damage. Or 6 health left. Okay. And I need you, Sherlong, to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Perception. Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20. Perfect. You see that as soon as you clear these weasels, you look over to Adela, the person bound right next to you, and you see a long nose and some hideous buck teeth peeking out from under the hood. As the illusion fades in front of you slightly, and you see it wasn't Adela who tied themselves up next to the cauldron. Vessla was waiting in ambush. But you were able to see through that.
No.
So after you, do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I believe that is it.
I think so. Filthy Jasper, it is his turn now. As he runs up, and he is done circling Adela's feet, he's going to run over, jump over the cauldron, and he's going to jump onto you. I need you to make... Let's see, it's one of his special attacks. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Again.
Golly! 19.
Nice!
20 total.
You watch as soon as he jumps up and he bounds on the edge of the cauldron, the roiling red ichor just licking at his feet. He jumps towards you, thinking that you're not paying attention. Without even looking, you slap him away with your hand. He's unable to do what he wanted to. And so that is Filthy Jasper's turn.
Those dice are heating up.
Indeed. Bolshoi, it is your go.
I am. So.
Oh wait, bonus action to extend my rage. Do I need to say that?
No, because you did damage, so you don't need to expend another use of your rage to do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. As long as you deal damage or take damage before the end of your next turn, or before the start of your next turn, your rage keeps going.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Sorry.
Yep.
Go
No
ahead.
worries, no worries. Bolshoi,
With
your go.
a clap of my hands, I'm going to, I'm going to clap my hands together, and so they're going to glow with this purple, this pale purple color, as I then, do a throwing motion and cast Mind Spike on Vessla Browntooth.
Vessla, cool. What kind of save
So
does she
make
need to
a-
make?
Wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Now let me roll it with in the thing so you guys can see it. Roll to everybody. Not with advantage, just normally. Oh! A 17.
17? Okay, so you pass. However, you're still going to take damage.
Sounds good.
You're going to take 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage. Your spell isn't nearly as effective as you'd hoped as you threw it towards her. The ritualistic carvings and glowing sigils in the room kind of throwing off your juju. But as your spell does connect slightly, you see that she's able to shrug off most of it, and she is resistant to psychic damage. She only takes 3.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you'd like
and
to do?
with that, I am also going to... Hold on one moment.
No worries.
Jasper's Leap reminds me of the hunter from Left 4 Dead 2. If you know what I'm talking about.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm going to... Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to cast... Spiritual Weapon. Use my other spell slot and cast
Sounds
this.
good.
And it's gonna... I think I can make a hit against it as well. Immediately, as soon as I spawn it.
Yes.
Yes.
Spiritual weapon does get to make an attack as soon as it's spawned.
And it's gonna hit... Oh, I did not mean to do that. It's going to hit her as well. So this, purplish sword is gonna, fly out from underneath my, my clothing. And it's going to swing against her. And does a... wait a minute, that does not seem right. I rolled a 9, but I have a +5, so that does not seem right.
What should it be?
Should be 14. Unless it was a 6. That might have been a 6, actually.
Maybe.
Not a 9.
You'd have
It's
to
probably a
find
6.
where
Okay.
Okay.
So, does 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. I don't
Okay.
believe. Let me check really quick. I'm trying to,
Spiritual Weapon stays, right?
Yeah, spiritual
Yeah.
weapon is
Unless it does
a
doing this.
concentration.
Yeah, do Flying Sword.
Mhm.
Oh, did you find something? I just looked up a weapon
I
and
found
didn't
a-
see one.
Flying Sword.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's do that.
Awesome.
So, that will be all then.
Awesome. Yeah, that misses her. Also, after you then, it is Rev.
I get to shoot my gun.
True!
Bang bang time.
Who you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot at Filthy Jasper.
Alright, roll an attack
Oh.
at disadvantage unless you can negate that.
Using my double barrel, so it doesn't invoke this is
Sounds
whatever
good.
it's called.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Ugh. That's a 16, I believe.
16
That
hits.
is a 16.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Go ahead, roll some
2d6
damage.
plus 3. That's 13 damage. Damage.
13 damage. You aim down, you take a shot at Filthy Jasper. Right as he landed, you catch him right on his right butt cheek, right in his haunch, and you watch as you take a chunk of fur and meat out of him, and you watch as instead of blood, you can see teeth start to spill from his wound.
Ugh.
Ew.
What the fuck?
Ew, brother, ooh.
What the
Brother,
Did you eat
ooh.
a tooth?
Ew.
Or no, that's Habling.
I'm forgetting what my bonus actions are right now. I don't have
Special
a lot.
dice or something.
Yeah, since you have your shotgun, you're not making a one with your light pistols or your light revolvers, so
Yeah. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
sounds good. It is Vesla's turn. She is going to immediately look for an attack, I believe, on Sherlong. So, I should have rolled her save at advantage, but she already passed it because I forgot she's a hag. She has magic resistance.
Magic resistance.
Yes. So she is going to look at Sherlong, and you see out of her hand this like deep brown coloring, and she's gonna kind of reach out to touch you, and you watch as these tendrils kind of come out of her fingers and connect right in your chest. I need Sherlong to make. Oh my god, D&D Beyond is taking forever to load. Let me look at my phone really quick. I'm just gonna have to look up the spells because it's not working on like the website right now.
For long, having to make all these saves. Man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He was the one who saw her, so he's the one who's gonna catch it. Ray, you're gonna get hit with a Ray of Enfeeblement, is what's happening. So I need you to make a con save, a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
16.
16. I believe that passes. Let me see what her spell casting is. Yes, that is just enough to pass her saving throw. You feel that as this magic hits you, you can see that almost pulses come from your body and into her hand as she's trying to sap your strength, but you're able to shrug it off, and you flex, and you watch as the tendrils almost get forced out of your body, and instead she's going to reach over at you, and she's going to use her big old buck teeth to make a bite attack right against your chest. That is going to be...
He's all hyped up.
Yes.
You're flexing.
This is D&D. I need dice.
Dice.
I do. I need some dice. Might need to roll something. Okay, that is... She reaches over. She's going to bite you. That's a nat 1. You're able to, as she kind of reaches over to bite you, you take your hand and you just push her away after all that. And frustrated, she's going to look at you. And she is going to say, I know what your nightmares are. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. That's not good.
Jesus.
That's -1.
Damn! You are able to shrug off all of this. You can feel as she's like you feel this pull against your mind, against your psyche, as it almost feels like these nightmares that you've had about your wife are trying to claw their way to the surface. But with the rage in your mind, you shake it out, and you're even angrier that this thing that she tried to pull something like that. And she is going to instead try to back away, seeing that all of her stuff failed. If you'd like, you can make an opportunity attack as she tries to move away from you.
Yes. I can do that with my great axe, correct?
Yep.
Boom. 19.
Oh.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead, roll some damage.
7.
That's a 7, and I believe you get to add that extra 2d6 to your roll.
Oh.
Your damage roll against her.
5 more.
5 more, so that is 12 total. As she's like backing away, she tries to jump away from you, but you're able to clip off the 2 fingers on her left hand, and you catch her ring and her pinky finger off of her left hand. You clop off to the floor.
And then,
Let's.
before you move on, I will also use my reaction, if possible.
Yeah, if it triggers, yeah, go for it.
Cast Killing Joke, which is just vicious mockery. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, unfortunate.
Oh no.
Unfortunate. Is Vicious Mockery a save, or is that a roll to hit?
No, it's just a hit. Because Killing Joke. Yeah, it just does the hit on hit thing.
Gotcha.
That's what it's,
I swear Vicious
no, wait,
Mockery...
it's okay. For some reason, the Killing Joke thing appears as like a hit, but Vicious Mockery is a save.
I was going to say, Vicious Mockery definitely was a save, so go ahead, and I need to make a Wisdom save, which I will roll for you guys. Well, I forgot to roll at advantage, but does an 18 succeed?
Yeah.
Okay, she's able to shrug off the Vicious Mockery, because I believe that's a cantrip, so it does no damage.
Nobody hit anybody.
Nobody hit anybody. Very little happened this round. Almost everybody missed. Shit went to... There was a shitstorm going on, and people just are... things are going down. Okay.
Sherlong was a Beyblade and hit almost nothing.
Yeah. Jasper tried to do the... Oh, what's his
Tried
name?
to Hunter Leap on him.
Tried to Hunter Leap and do the tornado from the Tasmanian Devil. Tried to do that to Sherlong and just missed. Everybody... Hadling and Rev are like firing their shots into the floor. Actually, Rev hit. Yeah, but anyways,
Vessla missed everything.
yeah, Vessla shit her pants. You were able to shrug off all of her spells. She missed her attack. It was real bad for her. After Vessla, however, after she ran away and is now hiding behind the real Adela, Arborata, it is your go.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I'm gonna. Do I feel lucky? I really don't feel lucky. I think I'm gonna cast Grasping Branches on Vessla.
Okay, cool. That's a big radius spell, isn't it? Like a 20-foot radius?
Oh shit, that's a bonus action. Shit.
You can cast it as a bonus action.
Yeah, but well, I suppose can I just do a bonus action without having shit before it?
Yeah. You have a bonus action, and movement on your turn. There is no order that you have to do any of those. You can use any of them at any point. So, I believe it's a 20-foot radius, so you could like put it so it's only here, but
within 30 feet of yourself.
yeah, that's easily within everything in this room is within 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. Okay, choose a large or smaller creature within 30 feet of yourself. Okay, the creature must make a DC 10 strength saving throw.
Strength, surprisingly strong, and that is a magic thing. So she, I believe, needs to. Is that a racial feat or is that a spell?
It's in my bonus action, Grasping Branches. I'm pretty sure it's a racial thing.
Okay, so it's not magic then, and she only has to make the one save. Yep, that's a 20. She is able to, as soon as these branches start coming out of the floor and the wall and trying to grab, she just like swats them away and snaps these dried branches off of her.
On a success, its speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
Cool. She is getting a few sticklers in her feet, some of the spurs. She's unable to like kick them off.
Awesome. Well, am I able to help Philip or Adela in any way?
If you'd like to run up and if you want to run up and untie them, you can, or you can like make a medicine check and check on them. You run up and you can decide how to help however you wish.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go over here and check on Philip. So, do medicine check.
Yep.
Boink. Well, 15.
15. You look down and you can see that they are unconscious. Philip is unconscious, but he doesn't look too harmed. He doesn't look like he has any actual physical damage on him. He just seems to be not awake.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I think that'll be the end of my turn then.
Sounds good. We loop back around. Umbra, it is your go.
Since Filthy Jasper is an itty-bitty lad, can I move through his space, or can he just move through mine?
I think you can move through his space since he's a tiny creature.
Okay.
That's how I'm
In that
gonna rule it.
case, I'm gonna go here,
Sounds good.
and now I have advantage because my main man, Sherlong.
He is flanking. Yep, you get advantage on all your attacks against Jasper.
Yeah. That's an 18.
That hits.
Nice.
That's another 18.
That hits.
And I'm gonna use one of my bag features here.
Cool. You're gonna let the bag reach out and attack.
Yep.
Perfect.
Plus 7 to hit. Okay, another 18.
Nice. Hell yeah. Go ahead. You can roll some damage.
Okay. So that's gonna be 2. Hold on. My dice are not cooperating.
No worries.
So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 6 plus 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Get out of there. Okay. 6 and a 3 and a 7, so 16 plus 10, so 26. And he is grappled and restrained.
Indeed. That does enough to kill Jasper. So you guys watch as Jasper's like kind of grabbing at his side, trying to stuff the teeth back into his haunch that has been blown apart, when Umbra ducks and rolls over him, lands, and he turns around and fires a few bolts from his crossbow, his wrist-mounted crossbow, that catch right in his side. And just as Jasper turns to lunge at you for shooting these bolts, the bag reaches out and it grabs Jasper, squeezes him, and you can hear the crunching of bones and teeth as they're squeezed out, and the bag pulls the body inside, and you can hear very loud crunches as you imagine the lurker that lives in the bag is snacking on all the teeth that was Filthy Jasper. Filthy Jasper is dead.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Terrifying.
Nasty.
Teeth weasel.
Alright, now it's my turn.
That is the end of Umbra's turn. Perfect. Habling, it is your go.
Right. I am going to move all the way down here,
Jesus.
and then I am going to attempt to do La Bonk with the hammer.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
damn. You take a
Can I use
swing,
my-
but she like moves and is hiding behind Adela. What's up?
Can I use my heroic inspiration thing to reroll?
Go for it. Absolutely, you can.
Habling, change your dice, man.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man.
Change the dice, change them out, put them in
It's
jail.
So unfortunate.
It's not good.
Okay, well, I guess with my bonus action, I'll just place another. Actually, hold on.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure that they go away after 1 minute, it says. So does that mean that they're gone now?
No, it
Hasn't been a minute.
Heroic inspirations you have until you use them. And since you just used it, it's now gone.
No, I mean,
The
sorry, the
seal.
seal. Because it says
No.
that it disappears after a minute.
One
Yes.
entire round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, one
So-
round of D&D is 6 seconds. Only one round has gone by. You and Umbra have just used your second round, so only 12 seconds have passed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, every
Okay,
round, that's why... Something that lasts for a minute lasts for 10 rounds, so... Your seals will probably be fine if you keep stacking them if you so choose.
Alright, I'm gonna place another seal as a bonus action on that lady.
Sounds good.
And then nobody's actually hit her yet, have they? Like, nobody's actually dealt damage to her?
Took her fingers off.
Sherlong was able to catch her as she was like pushing herself away from him and chopped off 2 of her fingers.
She's also taken 3 psychic damage.
Indeed, she took 3 psychic damage as well.
Okay, she's not bloodied, is she?
No.
No, not close.
Not even
Just
close.
wanted to be sure. Also,
Yeah.
to see what the dice look like.
Go for
Fair
it.
warning.
That's the ones I just equipped. Ha!
I'm
was
changing
thinking
it
about
then.
those ones too.
I want to be different.
I know. I'm gonna change mine to something else now too.
God.
Oh lord.
That's not really cool animation.
I guess that'll be my turn then. Also, I'm rolling another dice. Just, yeah.
Sounds good.
I like that one.
I like that one. That one's beautiful.
Perfect. All right. So then, after Habling, it is Sherlong's turn.
Sure long. Boom.
Indeed. You run up and chasing her as she
Do
tried
I-
to run away from you.
Is the flanking thing like? Is that from just a number thing, or is that an everybody thing? Or do I have to be on the complete opposite side?
I'm kind of wondering if it's the complete opposite side. It says you have to be on opposite sides.
So that's probably not it.
Yeah, if you draw a straight line, it should pass through the center is what I'm reading. So unfortunately, you aren't going to be able to flank. But you can still choose to reckless attack if you so choose to give yourself advantage anyways.
Yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely. We are reckless.
Cool. Go ahead, roll your attack.
Absolutely reckless.
Are you
We're
going
feeling good. We're going great, Axe.
beautiful?
24.
Awesome. So that's a 24 on that hit. Go ahead, you can roll some damage.
Be good to me. 7 plus 3,
Hey.
10 damage plus 2d6.
Nice.
16 damage.
16 damage. You chase after her, and as she like tries to hide herself behind Adela from Habling's swing, you're able to walk up behind her and catch her right in the back between her shoulder blades with your axe. It sticks in with this sickening thunk, and you pull out, and you watch as, similar to Jasper, there's this like sickening black ichor that is her blood, but you can see writhing underneath is this mass of just teeth that come to like close the wound up.
Ugh.
I thought you were gonna say weasels or something disgusting.
Teeth nanites.
You do see as you cut through her shirt, she does have disgusting fur that covers most of her skin that is very resemblant of the weasel skin, or weasel fur.
Ew.
Ugh.
Nasty.
Dude, weasels.
Weasel teeth people.
Weasel teeth people. Yeah, it's messed up.
I don't like this game no more.
Is that it for your go, Sherlong?
That will be all.
Sounds
Still
good.
raging.
Bolshoi, it is your go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna snap my fingers and cast Eldritch Blast.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll the hit.
Not 20.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Why do other people get good attacks? I mean, what the hell is that?
That's 16 force, or 16 damage.
16 damage. You snap and you watch as a few extra ribbons fly out, some red, some blue, some green, and they all connect and explode in confetti against her. You can hear teeth scatter as the force of it pushes it away from all the teeth that are on the floor. Pretty heavy hit that connects with her. Is that it for you,
And then-
or are you gonna bonus action move your spiritual weapon
Nope,
and
I'm
swing?
gonna move my weapon, so this purple sword's gonna fly across the room and kind of like try and almost fly into her and take a stab at her.
Perfect. Go ahead, roll the hit.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead, roll some damage.
4 force damage.
Beautiful. It's able to fly across the room and stick into her arm, poke her once before it swings back out. Oh, and is that it for Bolshoi?
That will be it for me.
Awesome. Rev, it is your go.
Rev, with there being way too many people between him and the ugly bitch that from the
Damn.
shotgun, he throws that to the side. Well, basically just letting it hang off his hip from the strap that's he's wearing.
Yeah.
And then pulls out his revolver, and he's gonna aim and take fire at her.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll the hit.
There's a lot of people between him
Will I have
and
a
I was gonna
heroic
say-
inspiration by chance?
There's a lot of people between
if
him
you-
and Vessla.
If you didn't use it, I would say you might need to reposition a little bit in order to get a clean shot, because you're behind a lot of people. There are 5 people in front of you blocking your shot to Vessla.
Fair enough. I'll move over here next to Bolshoi.
Yeah, I'll say if you get a straight shot, you're able to like weave around Adela because she's short and also entranced at the moment and unable to like really perceive what's going on.
That
Fair
one,
enough.
you hit it to death.
Did we get a second heroic inspiration from something?
You got one when you put Sally to sleep, I believe, Sally and Arthur. So unless you used it since then, I don't think you have. You can go ahead and use one.
Okay. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration then, because I just rolled a 2.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
I don't.
Rolls a 1.
Okay. That's a 17 instead.
17 hits. Go ahead. You can roll some damage.
Okay. Oh wait, I lied. Not 17. 15.
15 just hits. 15 is exactly her AC. So go ahead, roll some damage.
Thank God.
Mhm.
All right.
Doublage.
17 damage.
Nice. Very clean shot. As you can see her like trying to hide behind Adela and like position her between all the attacks that are coming in, and you catch her just as she throws her to the side to try to catch Sherlong's attack, and out of her shoulder you can see a huge chunk of bone and this like weasel fur skin fly off. As a very heavy blow connects with her.
That's disgusting.
Indeed.
That is, I think, though, the end of my turn, unfortunately.
Sounds good. It is Vesla's turn, and she is going to... Let's see. What does she want to do? She is going to look at Sherlong, and she is going to cast another spell. I need Sherlong to make a... I wish I could just click on it, but it's being gross. I need Sherlong to make another... Ooh, you know what? I need Sherlong and Habling to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, again.
So cool.
Fuzzy dice. 14.
Fuzzy dice.
Hell yeah.
Sure, saving the bottle throwing.
Oh. You are both able to overcome this as she kind of looks at both of you, and she it whispers, but it kind of echoes in your mind, and she says, "Wander forever in dreamless sleep." And you feel yourselves almost this like TV static ring in your ears and in your mind, but you shake it off as she tried to cast confusion, but you guys both saved against it.
Oh,
So
okay.
instead,
Nice.
she is going to well, she's gonna try her waking
You
terrors
saves.
again. She's gonna try her waking terrors again, and since she already was targeting Sherlong, she's gonna keep doing that. And she's gonna say to you, "Your wife, where were you when she needed you?" And I need you to
that
make
work?
I need you to make another wisdom save as she is gonna try to
How
use
does that
that.
work?
Okay, there we go. Finally, a 4 does not pass, and so I need to grab my dice. I should probably be ready. I was expecting you to pass. You've been rolling like
She
freaking.
hit me where it hurts, man.
Uh huh.
The
You've been rolling like
confusion
hot
saves
fire.
were huge.
Yeah. Confusion could have been really bad for you guys. That could have had you
Yeah, it
swinging on
could've.
your allies again, or just doing nothing. She says this to you, and then all of a sudden your mind is shocked with all these visions of you coming home to see the mess that was your wife's clothes, her blood. You can see these cuts, these slashes, all these broken pieces of furniture and dishware in your house, but her body was nowhere to be found. You could only assume that she was dead or at least taken. And you, as you are assaulted with these visions, you take 11, 19, 22, 24 points of psychic damage, and you are frightened of her. And while frightened in this way,
Well,
you look around and you see everybody as an enemy.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
He's
I'm
down.
You are
I'm
down.
dead.
These visions
I
assault
had
your
23
mind.
left.
Oh no. It is like this spike of pain as these memories flash through of your wife and this messed up, crooked version of her, kind of like the Crooked Man. Her bones are all bent in weird ways, and her neck almost snapped to the side as she's saying, "Sherlong, where were you?" And you fall to the floor unconscious.
Is it possible to use Stone's Endurance if I go down?
You can use Stone's Endurance to try to negate some of that damage. Yeah, you can absolutely do that, I believe, right? You can just reduce damage.
Yeah, when you take damage, you can take a reaction to roll 1d12 plus 2 to reduce the damage for that total.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do that. So
Sounds good.
Can I put? Let me just put the 24 back or 23 back on.
Yep.
Just for my brain's sake.
Yep. And as
Yeah.
long as you don't
And then
roll...
roll 1d12.
Yes. Is it 1d12 plus something?
1d12 plus 2.
Okay, so you won't go down.
Let's
Nice!
go!
Oh my god!
14. You only
Let's
take
go.
10 damage as you're able to kind of like the rage in your mind helps you steal against this like frightened nerve against her. You're still frightened of her and you still had that horrible vision and this big hit of pain, but
Yeah.
you're able to shrug off most of it. Awesome. And for her last attack, she sees that as you kind of like close your eyes and stumble back, she's gonna lunge again and she's gonna try to bite you with her last little bit of attacks.
Come on, lady.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff. Because that was her spell, that was her ability, and this is her bite. Fuck! That is a natural 3, which means that's a 9 to hit. And I don't believe a 9 hits.
Nope. 15.
Damn. Then she is going to... she's fine. She is going to... Yeah, you know what? She is going to.
Right. Get out.
She's going to bonus
No!
action shift into a tiny little weasel. And you can see that she kind of looks eerily resemblant to Filthy Jasper, and she's going to start crawling up the wall and onto the ceiling. So Habling and Sherlong, you can both make an opportunity attack if you'd like. Unless, Sherlong, was that your reaction to use your Stone's Endurance?
That was. You can
Okay.
take a reaction. to
So
roll.
Habling, if you'd like to take a reaction to take a swing at her, you can absolutely do that.
Yes. So do I just roll like a weapon attack?
Yep, just a melee weapon attack. You get to make one for free.
Okay.
Damn.
Brother!
A 9
What is
unfortunately misses as she turns into this tiny weasel. She skitters 10 feet up to the ceiling, and 5, 10, 15. Now let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 because she has 30 feet. And then she's going to let go, and I guess she's going to be on the ceiling right now because she will drop on Arborata. But Vessla is right above you, 10 feet in the air. She is on the ceiling. All right, and that is her turn. Arborata, it is your go.
Sherlong, how good are you on health, man?
I'm at 13. I got a healing potion I can take with my next bonus action too.
Okay.
Plus
Well,
2d4 plus 2.
Swing at her with your wizard staff wildly, like a lady with a broom trying to get a bird out of her house.
Poker, get down from there.
well, she's 10 feet in the air, and the only thing I can do is probably throw my dagger at it. That's
could
because
absolutely
everything
try.
else is 5 feet range. Well, shit.
Do it.
Do I want to try that, or do I want to run away? Because Lord knows my luck isn't the greatest right now.
It's up to you.
Your luck isn't the greatest. I'm sorry.
Well, shit. What is this? Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna cast Spiny Shield on me.
Okay.
So, cast Spiny Shield, so until my next turn when I am hit by a melee attack, the barrier reduces the damage I am dealt by 2d4 and deals the same amount of piercing damage back to the attacker.
Sounds good.
And then yeah, you know what? I'm see, and then am I still able to attack then since I cast a spell?
Well, that depends if you use your action or bonus action.
Well, I got.
And if it was a spell that used a spell level or a cantrip.
What was it? Oh, it was a spell.
Okay, so if you have a cantrip, and I don't know if that was an action or a bonus action, but if it's the other one and it's a cantrip, you can use that. Otherwise, you have movement, and then that's it.
Okay, so cantrips I can use as a bonus action, but
If
not
it
spells?
says you can. If it says it's a bonus action, it can. We've got two things going on. You can use an action, a bonus action, and a movement each turn in any order you choose.
Okay.
And then if you can only use one spell a turn. And if you try to
Spiny
use
Shield is a reaction, so.
a Spiny Shield's a reaction, so I don't even think you can use that then. You have to wait until something tries to attack you.
Is it? It doesn't say that. Oh
Just
yeah,
cast-
one reaction. Shit.
Gotcha.
Well, so I can't even use that yet.
Correct. Not until she does something.
So if you marked off a spell slot for that, I would untick it.
Yeah, I did that. Well, shit. Well, guess what? Throwing my dagger at her.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Eh. 16.
16 hits. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Sweet. 4.
Perfect. 4 damage. You throw your dagger up as she's crawling on the ceiling, and you spike her hand. You stab her hand into the ceiling. Her little weasel hand.
Yay!
All right.
And well, I think I'm just gonna move over here because
Sounds
I
good.
really don't want her to drop on me.
Perfect.
But
Sounds
yeah,
good.
that's gonna work for me.
Awesome. After you, then, Umbra, it is your go.
Alright. I'm gonna go here to stack up my gang,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then it's shooting time.
Perfect. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Hey. Slutty 20.
Slutty 20 hits.
Mhm.
That's a 6 or a 9. That's a 9. So it's a 19.
That also hits.
And then I'm gonna action surge
Nice.
and make one more attack.
Perfect.
That's a 27.
Those all hit. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Sick.
All the damage.
9 plus 3 is 12 plus 6 is 18 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Ooh, yeah. Alright. As Umbra kind of like dives and rolls from the wall he was leaning on, see him extend both of his wrists, and bolts of energy fly out because it's a magical crossbow. And you see 3 bolts, just 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
You
skewered
watch.
to the wall.
Absolutely. You watch as Umbra ducks and rolls again, and he fires this flurry of bolts as they all stick, one in one shoulder, one in the other, and the other in the back of her head. And you watch as she lets go of the ceiling, and the knife in her hand falls out with her. As she falls to the ground and starts to writhe and like shift back to her hag form, and she's like, "No, no, you were supposed to wander these halls forever. Your souls were supposed to be damned." And she like reaches up, as you can see her life like leaving her eyes, and her hand starts to shake, and she's like, "Sisters." And she falls back, and you watch as her body completely crumbles into a pile of teeth. Her eyes, this last look, this last realization of terror and rage. And she is no more.
She needs a damn dentist.
Suddenly, the crooked house begins
Somebody
to
would know
shake.
I was gonna say nobody would go to a Dr. Browntooth as a dentist, though.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Suddenly, the crooked house begins to shake and creak. With the terrible crunching of breaking wood and creaking nails, the house takes on a new shape that is still crooked, but vastly less so. You watch as the years of disrepair fade, and its new form is a manor home fit for the Druskenwalds, the one you remember approaching right away. You see Adela, who was at the far end of the room, kind of casting this, like, she was in this trance, like, moving her arms. It sounded like she was doing something ritualistic, casting spells, and Philip was tied up near the cauldron. You watch as both of them at the same time kind of, like, take a deep inhale, like a gasp, and they, like, open their eyes, and they're looking around, and you can see them coming back to their senses for a second, and they're looking around, and you can see Adela's like, where am I? What's Philly? And she turns around, she can see Philip, she's like, "Oh my goodness," and she like runs past you guys, she's like pushing you away, and she gets down and she starts untying him, and Philip looks is like, "Oh, I'm right here, darling, I'm right here. What has happened? What's going on?" And they both look around, and you can see as they all start to notice you guys now, they're taking it in, all the surroundings, and Adela looks to all of you and says, What happened here? What's going on?"
Funny story. You guys,
So that's much
you
made of
guys,
teeth.
you guys were hypnotized by a weasel lady that was full of teeth, and we just took care of her.
"You kidding?" And Philip's like, "Nah, honey, I don't think so. Look right over there." And he kind of like nods his head, and you look, and you can see that in her rustled up, dirty, like fur-covered clothes, there's that pile of human teeth, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, that's disgusting." "Well, I'm glad we're okay, right? I mean, I don't feel hurt. Are you okay, Philly?" And he's like, "Well, I think I'm fine. I only remember getting ready for the dinner. We had just gotten ready, setting all the food out, and come upstairs to prepare ourselves for your guys' arrival. We were expecting you shortly. But I don't remember falling asleep, but I had these terrible nightmares." And Adela follows up like, "Yeah, me too. I remember I was in a bedroom. I was trying to figure out what dress I wanted to wear and what jewelry. I wanted to look my best, and I can't remember falling asleep. But you guys say a hag did it? There was a lady? A weasel? And you sure that's what happened?"
Unfortunately, I have the battle scars to prove it and the curse, so.
The curse has been
Unfortunately, that is-
alleviated.
Okay, well, yay!
And you wouldn't know you
Yeah.
were cursed. You just were.
Okay, yeah. Well, unfortunately, most of us have the battle scars to prove it. So.
True.
I'm still nursing the giant slash in my chest.
Yeah, the only real damage you took was
Sorry.
Sherlong's straw.
The only damage I've taken at all.
It's
It's been from
Except
Sherlong.
from like the train fight.
That's true.
It may have been just the hag. However, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
The Crooked Man. We've heard some rumors, I guess, when we were staying and just talking to locals in town. They were warning us about this place, and I guess for good reason. I mean, shoot, everything was fine for a while, and then they kept calling it the Crooked House. They weren't calling it the Druskenwald Manor. They were calling it the Crooked House. We were like, no, that's not where we're staying. We're staying in the Druskenwald Manor. I don't know a crooked man, though. No one said anything about that.
Well, when we entered the house, in the previous floor, the first floor, we happened upon a few pictures of this man and his family, and you had pictures as well.
Me? And Philly?
Both of you.
I mean, we are the Lord and Lady, so I'm not surprised, but that is strange.
You seemed different. You were altered in a way. Philip donned a crown of thorns upon his head, and you were your cheery disposition was removed, and you were cold. You had a very distant gaze.
Well, I do sometimes get visions. I'm a diviner. I have a second sight. Sometimes that comes through, and prophecy isn't all that great. Ain't all it's cracked up to be, but I can understand that. And Philip's the king, kinda. I mean, he doesn't like to rule as a king, but I mean, it's literally his land. Maybe it's just, you know what? It's creative interpretation. I'm just thankful to be okay. If the food's still good, we can go down and have a dinner. We can hang out. If we're okay now, are you guys okay? Is everyone okay? And she starts looking around now at all you guys, now more worried and like a little panicked.
Do
I know some.
I sense that she might recognize anything at all from what I've said, or is she completely just unaware of like? Because I mean, like, does she know more than what she's letting on?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Oh.
9 or 6, not 9. Jesus Christ.
You're unsure. She's looking around. She seems to be slightly, I don't want to say panicked, but she's a little worked up. She's a little excitable. And to your knowledge, to your best guess, she seems to be telling the truth.
Well, I think the majority of us are all right, unless somebody needs some help. Are you okay, Sherlong?
Yeah, I'm a little banged up, but I'm alright. Is it possible for me to also roll an insight check? Because I was kind of wary of her, too.
Sure, go ahead. You can also roll an insight.
That's a nat 1.
So you are distracted. We're kind of worried about Adela, but thinking about what was just assaulting your mind, what you had found down in the master bedroom, all those scratchings on the wall and in the journal, you are paying attention to your surroundings more than you are the people right now. And I'll say, as you're looking around, you can see that in this room, the cauldron still remains, though it is now empty and no longer has the burbling red ichor inside. And as you look around, you can see that there are all kinds of scratchings that still don the walls that weren't completely cleaned up when the house kind of uncrooked itself a little bit. And make a perception check. I'll say, because you failed the insight, you're not looking at her at all, and you're going to be looking at something else. You were just unaware of her goings-on.
Yeah, just wanted to check.
Yep, no worries.
No, okay. Perception?
Yep.
And that too.
A nat 2?
I can't see it up there in the corner. What was I? +1? Yeah, so 3.
3? Yeah, you're unable to make anything out. You see all these scratchings, and I think you're just kind of rubbing off the rage, that assault on your mind, the adrenaline of battle. You're just a little worked up and coming back down.
Well,
Now,
anybody else need attention or anything?
now that
Um,
Adela has untied Philip, Philip kind of stands up and he dusts himself off and he walks up and like puts his hand on the small of her back and is like, "Well, I think it's our job to treat you guys to a nice dinner. I mean, we owe you for all that you've done so far and what you've just done now. If everything's true that you're saying, I mean, you're gonna have to run the details by me. I need to know if there's more going on in this place than it seems, but I think we owe you more than that. Let's treat you tonight. We'll make sure you're all rested up. We'll make sure you're all good to go, and all your damage has been reversed. How about that?"
That's good to me.
Perfect. Well, come on and follow me down to the dining room. We'll go have some food. I hope it's all still laid out good. Adela did a great job. She's like, "Oh, you're such a card. Yeah, let's go. Come on, guys." And they start heading out. They're holding hands, and they start walking down.
before we go, am I able to take any of the teeth
Oh, for fuck's
of
sake.
Vesla? Like any of the teeth that
Yeah, you
know,
could grab a
were-
handful if you wanted.
Just
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of teeth for
Sounds good.
certain reasons.
Perfect.
Certain
You're gonna
reasons.
grab
Certain
a
reasons.
handful of teeth.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Christ.
Perfect.
Do,
I need.
Is there anything else that sticks out, or did?
I was gonna say everyone
Yeah,
else can
is it-
roll a perception check minus Sherlong since he already rolled this one. I'll have each of you. You can all roll this.
Rude. Boink.
Damn it, dude! I keep getting sixes.
Now I get
Jesus
an at
Christ.
20. That's when it
10.
happens. Yeah, cool.
21.
Beautiful.
You said insight or perception?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's still an 18.
Perfect. So the rest of you, it sounds like, since Sherlong was just shaking off all the stuff he just got targeted with, basically in battle, the rest of you look around the room, kind of weary and cautious about this house that seemed alive just moments ago, that seems to have straightened itself out slightly and not felt so cursed. And you can see there's a number of these scratchings on the wall that Sherlong kind of noticed but didn't really take in too deeply. And you can see that there's scratchings of rituals, scratchings of runes and symbols, and all kinds of dark things. And one sketch in particular stands out to all of you guys in the center of the wall on the left side. It is a triangle that represents, one is drawn kind of in the crude visage of a weasel. In the bottom right corner is the crude visage of a centipede with hands at the end of its legs and a human face. And the other corner of the triangle depicts a pigeon with human ears on the side. And then above the weasel, it has the name scratched in Vessla Browntooth. Next to the crude depiction of the centipede, it has the name Stanoga Blackstinger. And next to the pigeon with ears, it has the name Golub Greygullet.
That's.
I think we found your sisters.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
Umbra, make a history check, because you would be the only one who has an inkling of what this might be.
Okay. Natural 20.
Nice.
So,
Being from the Shadowfell, you are familiar with night hags and the stories around hag creatures in general. Although night hags are kind of fey, kind of fiendish, they kind of like live in this darker realm of fey. They definitely inhabit the Shadowfell more. You would at least put together, and you could tell your friends that hags are known to work in covens of 3. And you would, I think, pick up the name that was scrawled out in all this runic language, that this is the Vermintol Coven. Vermintol Coven.
Sick. I will share this information to my group.
Sounds good.
yay!
Just a grave, gravelly tone.
amazing.
You said that there were cultic symbols, right? And like ritual
Yes.
ones.
Yes.
Does this Habling recognize any of them, seeing as though he's from a cult?
You know, make an Arcana or History check at advantage. You can make one of those at advantage.
All right.
Damn.
A 10. You look around and some of these are new to you, some of these are unfamiliar, but you can see a lot that start mentioning a name. You recognized one for Queen, and then you look around more, and just as you guys are kind of getting ready to leave the room, you are able to piece together that some of these spell out crooked. And so you find that most of these rituals were dedicated to something called the Crooked Queen.
Can I use my comprehend languages spell to see if I can recognize any more?
If you want to burn the spell slot, sure.
Right, I'll do that.
Perfect. You burn that spell slot to do the comprehend languages, and you look around, and now it's becoming clear to you. You can see a lot of these rituals are conducted in this house to corrupt souls and keep them trapped inside forever in order to fuel the power of the Crooked Queen. You can see that there's a lot of prophecy bringing dark tidings, bringing fire, bringing pain, corruption, pestilence. All kinds and manner of dark tidings are being beckoned and drawn to this place in the name of the Crooked Queen.
Damn.
Huh. That's
Do you
some Scooby-Doo sort of shit
do
right
you
there.
share with the class?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Rat bastard.
I do not share.
Alright, Toothless.
That's true.
But honestly, that's karma. I can't even deny it.
It's all right.
Wait. Habling,
Sorry.
you could use some of the teeth on the floor to, refill your mouth.
There you
No.
go.
Disgusting human teeth.
Yeah, it's gross human teeth.
The Smith in town have him make you some grills.
That's sweet.
I'll melt down my gold coins and turn them into
Habling
grills.
with Habling's
There you
braces.
Nice. And so I'll say, for the sake of... Oh, that word escaped my mind. For the sake of saving time. Brevity. For the sake of brevity. That's the word I was thinking.
Brevity.
Yep. Philip and Adela would lead you guys downstairs to the kitchen. Not to the kitchen, and it's strange. As soon as you start perusing through this house, things are not as cursed as they seem. And you know what? I think I'm going to switch the music back to just the Wickermore music. It is still crooked in ways, but nowhere near what you saw before. The house structure seems like it might actually stand to architectural standards, whereas before there's no reason it should have been able to if it wasn't for magic. These rooms are no longer just in states of disrepair. There's no longer a mess everywhere. There's no longer these like stains of blood, all these different like cursed areas you found, these pictures, these stuffed animals that were like fiends, this bathroom full of blood, all of it. Anything that you pass through now looks like it's mostly a normal house. And even like how things were dusty and old before, they look freshly cleaned, like there was actually a family of servants taking care of the place. And Philip and Adela, after hearing your guys' story, would be extremely thankful to all of you guys, and then have this renewed sense, like they're thrilled to be alive, to have survived something like that. If all of you are attesting to this, there's no reason they shouldn't believe it. And despite the horrors they witnessed, they both kind of look at each other and agree that it should be safe now. They think they're going to stay in the mansion, despite maybe some protesting from you guys. They think, Philip would say that with you guys on call and nearby, they trust that if the house isn't cleansed, you guys can always come back and deal with issues, and they're more than happy to pay you for your time. And speaking of payment, Philip decides to help you ease your life into the Wickermore Hollow since you are staying here for the near future. And he gives each of you 75 gold pieces apiece in order to pay for room and board, in order to pay for drink, in order to pay for whatever services you may need around town. And that's in addition to the delicious meal they have set out before you. It looks exactly like what was set out, as you guys, as Arborata, I guess, would be the only one to recognize when she entered the dining room. But instead of it all turning into this horrible mass of this, like, grayish, greenish sludge, and this, like, the tablecloth coming alive to try to strangle you, it all looks delicious. It smells delicious. It doesn't have that hint of malevolence behind it. And as you guys all start to kind of dig into whatever appeases you at the table, it's amazing. Philip and Adela would insist after that you guys are done eating that you guys get some rest. They will cover your tab at the inn for now, as long as you guys are staying here until the what's his name? Not the ferryman, not the stranger, the vagrant. Until the vagrant comes back, since he promised he'd be back in a few weeks. They promised to cover your tab for that, and this gold that they're giving you is mostly just for fun to spend around town to give more business to the locals, since Wickermore Hollow is kind of a neglected region. And they're going to take their time also exploring Wickermore Village. You guys would head out for the night after having some delicious food, after they decide they want to get some good rest and actually hang out with each other and make sure everything is all spick and span. You guys get ushered kind of back outside just as the Jenkins family is returning. They say they've only been gone for 20 minutes, but for you guys, it felt like hours. They come back with Jilly, and I believe his name was Walter, and their daughter. Jilly might have been their daughter, I can't really remember. And they have their new book. The dog Shuck is with them. And you guys kind of head out, and I assume would meet back up in the tavern before you decide to go elsewhere. And so I'll say you guys stayed, you did all this, you chased them in. It's close to evening. I'd say in real life time, it's probably close to 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock. And you are free to do as you please.
Can you get them of the town back up there?
Yeah. You know what? I can get rid of all of these maps because we're done with them.
Yay!
Yippee. Boom!
But I want to be a cartographer. I need them.
No!
All right.
No maps.
I guess is the blacksmith open right now?
Oh, Jesus.
Blacksmith is still open.
All right. Habling is gonna go to the blacksmith,
Sounds good.
and he's gonna request to the person, whoever they are. I forget their name. I assume that they had a name. If they can make his ram skull that he has on his head, if they can make that into a sort of warhammer type weapon.
He still has the fucking ram head.
They look at your Warhammer, they look at the ram skull, and I believe his name is Gene. Gene says, well, I can sure try. I can give it my best shot. As long as you got the money to pay for it, I mean, I'm willing to do pretty much what is requested.
Yeah, I got money for days. Boy.
Jesus Christ.
All right. We'll call about 100 gold pieces. You want to give me 50 now and 50 later? You can get it when the work's complete.
Never mind, I want the money.
What do you mean? You just got like 75.
99. I'm missing one.
Oh,
No.
And also, I'm not
Go!
spending.
You gotta go to the bar and challenge someone to a game of darts. Give them the 50 now. Use the other one. That's what any responsible person would do.
100
Wait,
gold
how much gold did we get from?
75 apiece.
24.
Okay.
Guess never mind. Huh.
How much you missing, friend?
Singular piece. A singular piece.
Well,
One
tell
gold,
you
my
what.
friend.
Like I said, you can give me 50 now to get started, and just to help fund what I need to use, and it's kind of to make sure you come back and don't run away, and you can ensure quality of work, and you can come back and pay me later with the other 50, and surely you can make up one extra gold piece in town. I'm sure you can make some money. Some folk are willing to ask for help.
Do you wish?
Sir, could I sell you by chance this this fighting chain with a hook on the end of it
Oh dear lord.
Well,
that I have?
tell you what, if you're willing to trade that in, I'll lower it down to 50 gold.
This I'm not saying this in character at all, but I was looking at it, and this fighting chain hook thing is worth 500 gold pieces.
That's true.
Could I by chance just sell it to him for 500? Or a
You could
similar
try.
price?
Huh.
You could try.
All right, I'm gonna try and talk this man into buying the fighting chain.
Okay.
Hook.
700.
A battle worn.
I want you to make a persuasion check to try to talk up how much this fighting chain is actually worth.
Have the dice been with you? No!
God,
5.
Come on, mate.
Unfortunately, you are in a very small village with very isolated people who work with very basic tools. He kind of just looks at it and is like, well, friend, I don't know what to tell you. This to me looks like a spike on a chain, and though it's of great quality, I'll give you that. I don't know if I can justify 500 gold pieces. I mean, the material itself is probably only worth about 100, so I figured I was giving you quite a deal. But if you trade this in, we'll call 20 gold pieces. 20 gold pieces, this chain that I can use for other things, and you can have that ram skull hammer deal.
15.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Take the damn.
Deal.
15 and
He sticks his hand out.
yes.
Perfect. So you give
Alright,
him...
I shake his hand very happily and graciously.
Amazing. You pay the 15 gold
Alright.
pieces, you hand over your fighting chain, and you hand over your warhammer and the ram skull. He says, well, this might take a few days to get done. It is an odd project for sure, but knowing the folk in these villages, it ain't the strangest thing I ever seen, so check back in a few days. I should have her done by then, and you can check her out.
Thank you, sir. You
No
have a
problem.
wonderful night.
Absolutely. Welcome to Wickermore Village.
Alright, sick. That was honestly better than expected.
Jesus.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Do the rest of any of you have anything you'd like to do on this evening?
Would the bookstore happen to still be open? Since I got that book from the manor.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yes? Sweet. I shall go there then.
Sounds good. You head to the bookstore. The antique bookstore. And you would see, I believe you'd find something inside. Excuse me, I have just the weirdest case of hiccups right now. So, you would go to the bookstore, and you would see the owner, Eleanor Haling is her name. She would introduce herself as soon as you kind of step in. Let me pull up the correct deal. She is a short, darker woman. She's got these very small spectacles that are kind of at the end of her nose. She's got her black hair up in a ponytail, but some of it's kind of like dripping down into her face, very sloppy. But she's got this this pinstripe suit, very puffed up shoulders, and not suit, but a dress with a very high collar and this almost like very clean, not quite a bow tie, but it's a little like neck wrap that comes down. Hello there, dear. What can I do for you?
Hello. I was wondering, I came into possession of this book, and I was wondering if you had any similar materials regarding it. And I just kind of like hand her over the book.
Well, this is certainly interesting. And she starts looking it over. And she kind of looks up from you from above her glasses, and she's like, you seem like an inquisitive type, right? Definitely into the strange, the occult, forbidden knowledge, perhaps?
That's kind of what I'm hoping. Yes.
It's been a while, but I believe you may have found a kindred spirit. I'll keep my eye out for such things, but do you mind if I'm able to keep this for the night? I'm so sorry to ask, as I just met you, but I am very interested in this.
So while I had this book, I wasn't able to make out too much of it, was I? Was I only like able to pick out bits and pieces?
Yeah, it was a lot of like a lot of things you weren't able to kind of make out. But I will say she starts flipping through it kind of while you're there, and she starts reading out some things to you, and she's like, oh, yes. Speaking of a cult, there is many a cursed script in this book. I'm not sure how much of it is actually legible, that will actually work, but folk around here believe in all kinds of strange stuff. I believe I might be able to point you in a direction to uncover some more related to this. Tell me, is there something you're searching for in particular?
Well, let's just say I have a familial problem that I've been trying to solve for quite some time.
A
And
curse through family lineage, perhaps?
that's about the gist of it, I suppose, yes.
There's many a fantasy. It's a tale as old as time, darling. Don't be worried. I'm not just a diviner. I'm not at all, actually. I can't just guess, but I could see it in your eyes. From what I'm seeing, there's mentions of many secrets. There's many a type of creature who delve in that kind of thing, but I think you need to keep your eyes out for fiends, devils? No, demons. I can see specifically, if you look at here, she kind of flips the book over and she shows you. You can see a lot of these sketches of a four-winged devil, or a four-winged demon that has this like jagged maw that is like a big old beak, and it has all over a page is just written these eyes that are drawn with the four-pointed star in the middle, kind of with yellow, orangish coloring behind the black four-pointed stars. This is the telltale sign of crazy. This is the telltale sign of possession and the telltale sign of demons. I suggest if you're going to look for anything, look for that. That might point you in the next direction if this book is indeed supposed to help you. And she kind of hands it back to you. Now, you all lot are strange. Word has been going around that there's all kind of odd folk walking amongst us. And to be honest, I'm not as xenophobic as the rest of them. I find you quite interesting. I can help if you allow me to, if you keep me looped in on what you discover. Scratch my back and I scratch yours, yeah?
I can arrange that, I assure you.
Delightful. Well, please have your way around my store. Other than all that business, I sell books. I've got parchment, ink, quills. I got genres, all the many. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Got anything about this demon character that you pointed out? Or anything of the like?
I'm not sure. She kind of looks around and make a persuasion check at advantage.
Ooh. Persuasion at advantage. Oh, that is great. Hold on. At advantage, that is good since I have a -1 to that. Hold on. Oh, that is so good.
14.
I got a nat 1 for the other one.
She grabs a book off of the shelf, kind of looking around her shoulders, and she hands it to you. It's a very plain blue book, this like plain navy blue, and all it has on the front of the title is Young Lads. And she says, I think you might find this quite interesting. And she hands it over, and as soon as it hits your grasp, it feels a lot lighter than normal. And as you kind of move it around, you can feel that something is loose inside the book. And she says, don't open it till you're in private eyes, okay?
I thank you for your time, ma'am.
Delightful. Have a good night. And she kind of waves you out of the store as she like is kind of ushering you out as soon as you take the book.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yes. I'd say you have this book, and as soon as you get to a room or even off in an alleyway, or even as soon as you step outside if you wish, it is pretty obvious to you as you hold this book that it is not just a book. You would open it and you'd find that the very center of it has been cut out around these pages, and inside is a book titled Demonology.
Ooh.
That's kind of, it's a much smaller, like placed inside this larger book.
Gotcha. Well, with that book in hand, I will make my way swiftly to the inn and back to my room.
Awesome. Is there anything the other four of you would like to do?
I'd like to hit up my sneaky link.
Sounds good. Hell yeah. I will say also, Arborata, you now have the Bless spell for the next 24 hours. Which might not come into play really, but that happens. Not Rev. Where are you at? Umbra. You would head over to
me.
the post office where you know Theodora is hanging out, where she is working with the roostery nearby and all the pigeons out front. You would step in, and I'm sure you'd riz her up nice and good, and she has made it very clear that she's open to flirtation with you. And given that she will close up shop if you ask her to, she will take you back to her place.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Roll another charisma saving throw.
Charisma. I have a minus to this, I think. Let me check.
Not charismatic. No.
Yeah. But I rolled a 19, so that's an 18.
Nice. Pretty good. Honestly, let me see what her save is. Theodora? I forgot. D&D Beyond is being slow. Let me look this bitch up. Monsters. This one.
I want to go to the smith too before
Oh,
Sounds
anything
good.
else. Just so you know.
Sounds good. There's no way.
Monster.
Don't worry. Anything that's not a player is considered a monster. Even commoners.
I know.
Wow. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Same thing happens now that happened last time that I'll say is you're not going to remember what happens, and you're going to wake up with a little bit of damage, but that's okay.
She sucked the soul out you, boy.
Yeah, she gave you a real good time. She had fun, and that's all that matters. To her anyways, but you wouldn't know that.
16, Smith.
To the smith. All right. Sherlong, you would head to the smith as well. You would pull up and you'd see him getting to work. He's got the ram skull sitting right front and center as he's kind of melting down some metal.
Oh, you saw the toothless guy, huh?
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna say
there you
that.
are, big friend. Yeah, that little threadborn fella
I
came
didn't
through.
actually say that to him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't actually say that to him.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
why?
I was
Why
walking.
am I referred to as the toothless man? Because you are. I didn't have any teeth
Okay.
to begin with.
Uh,
Hard poke mouth.
Does like wearing medium shield, does that slow me down at all? Does that have any like negative effects to it?
I believe in order to wear medium armor, you have to have, is it like a certain strength or something? Or is it? It might mess
Proficiency
with,
in
yeah, do you have proficiency with it?
It says down here, yeah, armor, light armor, medium armor, shields.
Gotcha. So I believe you would actually be able to use that if you choose. If you wanted medium armor. He kind of looks to you. If you wanted any of them that is like, there is, let's see. If you ask him about it, he's got a bunch that is readily available. He's got some that is made of nice leathers and hide. He has got one made of chainmail. He has one that is a breastplate, and he has one that is a half plate.
Does some do like do resistance against slashing, some piercing kind of thing?
They will give you higher armor. The scale mail and the half plate will give you disadvantage on stealth. The breastplate won't, but it's much more expensive, and hide is the cheapest among them at only 10 gold. I said he had
Do they
chain, right? Does
all-
he have chain? Did I say chainmail?
Yeah, chainmail.
Yeah, he's got chainmail as
Do they
well.
all give me the same bonus to the armor class?
Hide will give you 12 plus dex. Chain will give you 13 plus dex. Scale will give you 14 plus dex with disadvantage on stealth. Breastplate will give you 14 plus dex with no disadvantage. And half plate will give you 15 plus dex with disadvantage on stealth.
Damn, so both of them that make it any higher give me disadvantage on stealth. I do
Mhm.
have a +5 to stealth.
I think your best bet.
Which one?
What's
The
it-
only two that put me over 15. My dex is +3, so the only two that put me over 15 were the two disadvantage on.
Scale mail
Deals,
is
right?
14 plus. Uh,
Okay.
Scale mail and half plate are 14 plus and 15 plus. They both give disadvantage. Breastplate is 14 plus dex, and it does not give you disadvantage on stealth, but it is expensive. That will cost you about 400 gold.
Okay. Yep.
If you're looking to stay in your price range, friend, I've got hide armor's only 10 gold, chain shirt is only 50, and the scale is only 50 as well.
So, where was that? I'm just trying to make sure that this makes sense in my head. While
Sure.
not wearing, yeah. So my base AC, while not wearing armor, my base AC equals 15 plus any shield bonus.
Yes,
How
if
do
you were
I?
to, if you
How do I
have,
acquire a shield bonus then?
you can have a shield in your offhand, but you'll
Okay.
only have one hand free for weapons, so that means you'd only be
Yeah,
wielding
yeah.
one weapon, and it couldn't be your great axe because that is a two-handed weapon.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Well, friend, if you
All
want a
right,
shield,
so
I
never
can
mind
definitely. I can sell you
I
another
think we're
weapon if
never
you
mind
choose.
in the armor.
Sounds good. No worries. If you change your mind, you know
That's
where to
something
find
I'd
me.
have to look through. I will instead then go to the apothecary.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna talk to my guy there. I'm
You
be
talk
like, hey,
to
that Hank
Morgan.
Hoochie Morgan. I'll be
Perfect.
like, Morgs, my guy. That Hayden Hooch is pretty good. But
Was it really?
what
Okay.
else do you got? Like, what's some of your
Well,
of the
I
more
was
high-end stuff he's got?
some high-end
Sorry.
stuff. Let me take a look. Let me look around. Roll a d12. Six. He goes and he pulls
That's
out a
what I got.
potion. It might have been what you got. If we want, we can re-roll that in a second. And if my computer's going to take a long time, I'll pull it up on my phone. Nope, it loaded pretty quick this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is not what you got. This time he pulls out something. He says, "Someone traded me this from. I don't remember where. Do you have a map?
I do have a map.
Can I see it, please?" And I think you,
Thought I had a map.
yeah, you'd pull it out, you'd lay it
Took
out.
a map from the Took
Is-
a map from the deal. I didn't add it to my. Remember saying I'll take a map at the post office.
Yeah. And then it would be, God, I completely forget what it's called now. As soon as I need to like actually remember, I'm losing it. I should just look at the map I gave you guys. Oh, yes, it was down in Murkwater Bend at they were from the Drowned Crossroads in the swamp. They gave me this, and it's a this like orange clay pot in the shape of a frog, and it's got a cork like on the top of it. It says, well, they said it will allow you to change shape into a frog. It's currently the most powerful one I've got on hand until more trade comes through Tolliver's post. But I mean, I could look around some more if this isn't what you're quite looking for.
I don't think that's exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, well, I'm still working on that other thing you asked me, and it's only been a day, but check back in a few days, a week, and I might have something else for you.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it good there.
Bye-bye, friend, Chad.
Sure, long. See you later, buddy.
Sure long. Bye. He's a forgetful little guy. It's okay.
That's okay. My real name's Justin. People forget it all the time.
Oh, jeez. They probably call you Jaden instead.
I get Justine. I get J Stein.
Nice.
One time, I forget what I was doing. I think it was like a Twitch stream or something. I sent it in the chat, and my name was just Justin_Ford, and he was like, "What up, Jay Nasty?"
Jaden
nope.
Nasty. Only if you're paying.
Nope.
Oh.
Not yeah, that's right.
All right. Is there anything else Sherlong would like to do?
That is it.
Sounds good. So that leaves us with Rev and Bolshoi. Is there anything you two would like to do?
Rev doesn't have any plans that he particularly wants to do
Cool. You could just hang
at
out,
this moment in time.
shoot some of the shit at the bar, get some drink, maybe talk to some patrons as they start kind of warming up to your party of non-human individuals. Is there anything Bolshoi would like to do?
He doesn't have anything specific in mind. I think right now, before he goes back to rest at the bar and whatnot, he's kind of gonna wander the town. Like, Vadim hasn't said anything in quite a while. It's been a little while. So he's gonna kind of like wander around just and see if like anything perks up. If he perks up at all. If not, he's just gonna go back to the bar and like kind of like reminisce about like the things he's done so far.
I think you'd wander around some more, and just walking around town, given what you had just kind of experienced this, just maybe an hour or two ago, that felt like much longer than a few hours inside that weird crooked house with all these weasels, you would notice that there are still not as many as before, but every once in a while you stumble upon a weasel running across a road into a back alley behind a house, and I think Vadim would perk up and say, I think it might be a great service if you decide to help exterminate all the vermin in this town, yes? I saw everything you just dealt with, and I am not so much a fan of weasels anymore. They're small and fluffy and fun, but disgusting.
Yeah. Bolshoi, I mean, he kind of agrees. I mean, these are disgusting vermin. He doesn't like them, and he's gonna try hunting a few of them down and getting rid of them.
Perfect. I'd say you spend a decent bit of time doing this, and Vadim, though he was kind of absent before, is much more present now, as he kind of will like, you feel him tap on your shoulder, and he'll like nudge his head in a direction, or he'll point like a spectral floating hand towards a weasel that you might not have seen, and you kind of start this chase as you start heading around, secretly taking care of more of the weasel problem that is dying down much quicker because of you.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I think that would be about all you guys would end up doing for the most part for tonight. Before too long, you'll all eventually head back to your rooms, respectively, at the Green Queen Inn. You can choose to converse there, or if you'd all just like to take a rest, I'll say you guys all take a long rest. The night passes, and most of you pass through the night with a dreamless sleep. Nothing of importance occurs. It feels very nice to be in a bed, to be able to have a full night's rest, and to wake up in the morning to almost a familiar breakfast that you remember from before, where there is just, especially knowing that it is on Philip and Adela's tab, it's on the Druskenwald's tab. The lady serving you, Alda, I believe her name was, is more than willing to keep stocking up. She almost starts like a buffet. They had stuff on call before, but now they just really load up food for you guys to grab. There's eggs, there's meats of all kinds, there's pastries and bakery goods of all kinds, there's produce of all kinds. There's really anything you could kind of ask for and that might be available in this small village. And I'd say we might hit a point where a little time skip might happen. And so I think
Will I reset maximum HP changes during this rest?
Yes, you would.
Yep.
Anything that would have reduced it or raised it will be reset. And you guys, we will take a pause here for a second, because after defeating Vessla Browntooth, you are all now level 4.
Yay!
Yippee! You level up to level 4. Perfect.
Huzzah!
So you guys can kind of take a moment and do that. Those of you who are experienced, I assume, would have no issue. For the new players, you'll do what you did before. For your HP, you're going to go to manage your levels. You're going to manage your character and levels. You'll go to your class, and whichever class you're deciding to level up, you'll see what your hit die is for that, and then you'll roll that and add it to your rolled HP. So if Sherlong continues being a barbarian, you're going to roll a d12 and add that to your rolled HP. For Habler,
Change my class?
you can start to multi-class. So You could, instead of taking another level in Barbarian, you could take a level of a different class, as long as you have the prerequisites for it.
Ooh, I gain a feat.
Indeed.
Ooh, what the hell is this?
So you
This
can...
Already
is so
hold on.
Yep.
I guess let me look at these other classes first.
Hey,
Never mind,
Brock.
sorry.
Yeah.
What was that feat that you told me I should get as a gunslinger?
Is it Gunner or Firearms Specialist?
Gunner, probably.
I don't even see that one. Okay.
It might be in like a legacy thing or in a different version type thing.
Oh.
I know it's a older one or from like a legacy version of stuff and things and stuff.
I'm not seeing it, so that's interesting.
Yep. What is...
It'll be fine.
If people are ready, you can kind of tell me what you have decided to go into for your next level.
So you guys know how I know all these languages, right? Like having like all these languages that he knows.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. I'm not gonna do it, but I have another thing where I can gain another language on top of all the ones that I already
Jesus
know.
Fucking Christ, dude. Walking thesaurus.
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone.
Killer.
There's so many things. Good God.
All my things have like such cool names. They're so cool.
So if I add another class, do I get all their starting equipment as well?
Not their starting equipment, but why can I not do mod things to this guy? That's cringe. You would get their features, and I don't know about proficiencies. I can't really remember how that all works in super detail. I know you'll start getting their features, though.
Okay.
I can look up something on that here in a second. Let me
I
get those.
might. Well, I'm thinking about adding the fighter class.
Sure, you could
Mason,
absolutely do that.
Yeah, what's up?
I see the feat.
What? And it's just under core rules?
It is not a
You
core rule.
just search.
Oh, is
Just
it?
search
Oh.
Gunner.
Okay, yeah, I found it.
Perfect.
Is this? Oh. So many good things.
I've acquired
Oh, am I supposed
sharpshooter.
to pick? God damn. Oh, I can be a musician. Awesome.
When you gain your first level in a class other than your initial class, you only gain some of the new class's starting proficiencies. Da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Oh, I got a roll health.
So it wouldn't be...
I
Let me look up. Let me look at a fighter really quick, and I can tell you what you would kind of expect.
So one other thing is I already clicked up to level 4 on Barbarian. When I click back to level 3, it says your hit points will be reduced by the fixed amount and class feature changes you made. Will that just go back to what I had, or is it going to reduce it?
It's
'Cause
gonna
I didn't
reduce
put
it
it up at all.
by... It's gonna reduce it by 7, I believe, because that's the fixed amount that it would go up. So just
Okay.
some...
It
how
says I'm
much...
still at 33.
Is that what you
I
had
didn't
before?
add any to it yet. I didn't add any to it yet.
Okay. So it'll be 33 plus whatever you roll if you decide to add fighter to that.
Okay, so I can just go ahead and hit level down here, and I'll just have my health
Yep.
be 30.
Make sure it's 33. And then because you're taking a
It
level
only went
in...
to 32.
Gotcha. Since you're taking a level in fighter, their hit die is a D10, so instead of adding a D12 and adding it to your HP, you're going to roll a D10 and add it to your HP.
Okay. So, I'm just at level 1 in fighter then.
Yes.
Character level 4. Okay. Yep.
Yes. So you'll
Yep.
probably
Fighting
get a few different things. Yeah. At level 1, you
You
get...
get a fighting style.
you get a weapon mastery, and you get second wind.
Wind.
I have 47 HP.
Nice.
I rolled a 10 on my hit die.
Hell yeah.
You make an extra attack as a result of a weapon that has the light property. You can add your ability modifier to the damage of that attack if you aren't already adding it. What is the ability modifier?
So normally, you know how your great axe, when you roll it, it does like the d12 plus some damage, like plus your strength
Yeah.
for damage. When you would make the extra attack with a light weapon, like with your dagger, it would just be a d4 and it wouldn't add anything else. Because normally it'd be a d4 plus your dexterity. But if it's made with that extra attack thing because of the light
Okay.
property, that feature is basically saying you get to add your dexterity on top of that if you make that extra attack with it like that.
What feature does?
Okay. Full
it's
disclosure, I
two-handed
think I
fighting.
did that before when I was using the Nick.
That's all right.
When I was using the Nick, I was putting the 3 on it.
The
So I'll just
even
I'll
with
do
the extra
that.
2d6 you
Two-weapon
rolled, you
fighting.
were still able to. You did enough damage still, even without that extra
Okay.
like couple of damage. I think it
Yeah.
was 3 damage or something. Is your dex?
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you want to take that, you absolutely can. But yeah, I'd say during this time also a week of in-game time would pass as you guys start to wonder more and more when the vagrant might show up. You've been here for about a week and 2 to 3 days, around a week and a half-ish at this point. So according to his words, he should be back within the next week and a half-ish. I think you're expecting maybe 3 weeks max. But how would the lot of you kind of spend time in Wickermore Hollow, in the Wickermore Village?
I would, or Bolshoi, would be spending a lot of time doing performances within the bar or within the hotel.
Sure.
I didn't tell you this. I leveled into 1 level of Bard.
Nice.
So, yeah, both would mostly just be doing performances for people, and then at night, during the daytime or like whenever like the bar had the most people, and then whenever he was not busy, he would be searching for any remaining weasels and would hunt them down.
Sure. I would say Alda, the owner of the inn, who kind of talked to you before a little bit about her desire for like power and wealth and like being a business owner. She would, I think she might spot you one of these times as you're kind of doing this out hunting, and she would commend you for it. She would think you're doing a good job, and she would offer you a gold piece for every weasel hide that you bring back. So over the next week, roll 2d12.
Roll 2d12.
Actually, you know what? Roll. Yeah, 2d12 is fine.
12.
Nice. So over this week, you're able to grab about 30-ish, 36 weasels just over these days. You're able to catch multiple in a day, especially as you spend a lot of your time doing this and then coming back to perform. You're able to make a decent bit of coin. So you're able to make 36 gold just from the hide, and make a performance check. We'll see what you make performing.
Yeah. God, are you serious? I rolled a 2. That was insane. So that's a 7.
A 7. People are still getting used to you and your style of performance. You'd make like a gold and a half maybe just from that.
Okay. So
It's these people again. It's a small village of mostly farming, trading folks. So a lot of the money you get is in like copper and silver pieces. I think you would. It'd be rare for you to even get a silver piece. Almost all of it is in copper.
Yeah. Has Vadim over this past week cropped up at all or like mentioned anything in particular?
I don't think anything quite yet. I think
Mhm.
he'd still be babbling with you, you'd still be having conversations, and he'd still be helping you point out weasels. I think he would tell you um, that he likes Alda, but that you should keep an
Yeah.
eye on her.
Yeah,
Something about her
absolutely.
makes him feel uneasy, but he likes it.
Yeah, like during performances, like he's not like Bolster's not doing this for any sense of like goodness for the town or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's simply doing this because Alda's approach or like Alda's deal, and he is interested in what she has to offer to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Uh, Anybody else want to go next? What would you be doing for the next week that you're staying in Wickermore Village?
Um, Havling, knowing the people of the church and the kind of cultish background of the town, he's gonna try and get to know the cult folk or all the religious people.
Sure.
Try and gain favor, understand their ways.
You would learn of the members of the Old Ways is the main, not so much belief, but religion in town. That was the very, I might have said it before, but I'll iterate it again. Most of the town believes in the Old Ways, in the Green Queen, a very give and take, respect nature or it'll hurt you type thing, where they do these sacrifices, they make wicker effigies and burn them. They have all these charms that use natural remedies, natural pieces. They have these ritual sacrifices, like the one you remember entering into town to kind of coax the Green Queen into giving them bountiful harvests and good hunting. There is the Bright Singers, which I can pull up some more on that because there's a lot for the religion type folk. There was, I believe we brought up Philip is part of the newcomers, and there are a few of those people who believe not so much in like a religion type of thing, but more in progress and working together, and like the spirit of community is stronger than like other anything else. There are the Bright Singers, which I believe Weston Murdoch and the folks at the church are mostly a part of. They believe in like the light, the good, um, that sort of thing. I might need to look it up on my phone because it's still being dumb on my website. I'm trying to give you some like better in-depth information. Here we go. Um, yeah, it'll take me a second to find it. Tisk tisk. There's the Bright Singers. There's the Lady of the Patient Fold. There's the Old Ways, and the newcomers. Yeah, it's not wanting to load. Anywho, once
I
I
have a quick
eventually
question.
figure that out, what's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
No, keep going.
I am currently looking it up.
It can.
I insist.
Okay. In the fighter class, I get 3 weapon mastery choices. Is it okay if I leave one open to be determined later, so I can look through them all? And
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll just set it for now as something I don't have, and then I
You
want
can
to
look
like
around.
just probably throughout this week, and then next week I'll have
Yeah,
something I want to.
you can like commission the blacksmith too to make a weapon because he has that on hand as well. He can
Yeah.
make you something, or he's got some
That's
stuff
what
available.
I was thinking.
Yes.
I just want to
Okay.
look through everything.
I found it. So I'll read through the stuff again for you quick. The main belief in town is the followers of the Old Ways, which we kind of talked about already. Highly superstitious. They revere the Old Ways. They bow and seek to appease the protective and destructive sides of nature. They're very imbalanced like that. That's their whole deal. There is the Fold of the Patient Lady. Believe in harmony between sapient life and the forces of nature. They are kind of like the old ways, but they reject brutality. They reject all like the destructive parts of nature and believe instead that sapient life needs to thrive without like the archaic thinking, um, and like less negativity. It's like a newer interpretation that doesn't rely on sacrifices, kind of how like religion evolves in that way. The Bright Singers, that is the main religion of the people you are kind of with right now. They hold they believe that there's one true divine power that brings light to their land of darkness. They hold this omnipresent and omniscient God, the Bright Singer, as it were, as the only true path to goodness and prosperity, and that they would try to convince you, as long as you're being friendly with them and they're like trying to recruit, I don't want to say recruit, but they're like trying to pull you to their religion. You would learn that they believe uh, that the realms of nature and spirit here in Druskenwald are inherently wicked and corrupted. They don't like the land, they don't like the old ways, they don't like all the danger that comes with this place, and they believe that only through the Bright Singer can you kind of like find your way through all the darkness here. And then the last one that I kind of read already is the newcomers that embrace reason, modernity, progress, and civilization. And they reject most beliefs and practices of like superstition, ideologies, religion, and things like that. They more so like things that can be explained by knowledge, by science, by technology, that kind of thing. My fault for that being so like jumbled, but I was trying to give you like an actual good answer rather than what I was remembering off the top of my head.
Oh, sorry, but who are the people in the church again that I met?
You met Weston Murdoch, and then he has a wife there, um, and I believe he had 2 children as well. I know he had a wife. Let's see.
What religion did they follow?
Those guys were the Bright Singers. They were the ones that reject the old ways pretty heavily, and that they think the land and the spirit and the like destructive force of nature here is inherently evil and wicked.
Am I, over the course of this week, able to like become a priest in the religion?
I don't think so. I think that'd be a little much in a week to become like a full-on priest, but you could start attending and worshiping and becoming like a devout follower, um, and you'd have greater understandings of the teachings.
Okay, okay.
I'd say you'd be on your
Um,
way if you happen to spend more time in this village. Hint, hint. Um, you could be one of their quote-unquote priests.
Yay! And then also, that Warhammer, that Ram Skull Warhammer.
Yep. You would
Am
go.
I able to get?
Yes, you are able to go get that, and you can see that it has been your Warhammer that you gave him has been refashioned to fit that ram skull on top of it, and it now kind of has this silver plating around it, where you can still see cracks that the bone like peeks through, and kind of these like very artistic veins. And I'm gonna say that you have a +1 Warhammer now. It's a magic Warhammer. Um, and you can choose whether it does magical bludgeoning or necrotic damage on hit.
Okay. So would it be kind of an spelled Warhammer, or no? Would it just be like a custom one?
I think it would just be a +1 Warhammer, and then I think you would just have to remember that you can choose that it either does magical bludgeoning, because it's a magical weapon now, or that it'll do necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
And you can just decide that when you hit.
To hit. Okay.
All right. That's happening. Is there anything Rev, Umbra, and Arborata would like to do?
Can I roll more saves?
We'll just roll
7
one.
of them.
We'll just have you roll one of them for the whole week. It's gonna be a higher DC, but
Oh, this is
Oh no.
for the big money. Hold on. Wait, I gotta pick the right dice to use for this.
Fun.
Not gonna use your virtual dice?
Crazy.
Oh,
he likes his real one.
those fail me at every turn.
Fair enough.
I also have 5 sets of dice that
Yeah, I've
like
got a
rolling
lot of
dice.
sets. I've got
Yeah.
Lucky
5.
numbers.
All right,
I think I have
that's it.
7.
I'm using the star dice.
Sounds good.
Don't fail me. It's a natural 20.
Beautiful.
Let's go!
Nice.
What's your total for that?
What is it? A saving throw?
Yes, a charisma saving throw.
It's a natural 20, but I have a -1 to charisma saving throws.
Gotcha. Let me look at her. Let me look at her deal once more. I forgot to even pull up her thing. I know what the save is, but... Oh, Miss Theodora. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. You would remember most of what goes on. A lot of these nights you wouldn't, but a lot of these nights you would. Yeah, it's. I think you would start finding it strange that some of these nights you can't really remember what happened the night before.
Okay.
Perfect. What's
I
up?
want to have spent my week both commissioning the blacksmith to make me a silvered mace.
Okay.
How much would that cost me?
Let's see. I can get you some exact costs here. Weapons 5e. Let's see. A mace, not a mice. A mace only costs about 5 gold, so I think if you wanted to silver it, to make a silvered mace, that'd only be about 10 gold, and you could have a silvered mace on you.
I will do that.
Sounds good.
10, remove. And then I want to spend the rest of my week wander around town for a little bit to see, if anything else sticks out to me just around town. But I'm going to spend most of my time trying to make friends, mostly in the tavern.
Sure. You would wander around, and you almost start to feel this odd sense of familiarity, of feeling at home, of comfort, because the more you walk around this town, especially for the week that it is, a lot of these folks are pretty much just like you. Not in the sense that they're Goliath in any way, but they are farming folk, they are simple folk, they live with the land, they live off the land, and that is something that you can kind of resonate with. So easy enough, you're able to talk to folks about some farming techniques from the place that you came from, some of the plants that you would use. You are able to help out some people. I'm sure they would ask you for assistance, being the big strong man that you are, kind of moving things that they can't or they would need multiple people to do, and you can do easily. And you would ingratiate yourself pretty heavily with most of the farming folk around here. You'd get this level of people were kind of afraid of you at first, but most people who see you now after this week would look at you with a friendly face. They would know that that is Sherry, that's Sherlong. And if you need something done, any kind of farm work that you needs help, you can call on him and he'll be there.
That's me.
And he's a hell of a good time at the tavern at nights, where you can always find him. Not just because your room's there, but because you're great.
Can I... There's something maybe I can roll to just kind of general gambling winnings or losses throughout the week from just things that inevitably happen, arm
Sure,
wrestling, darts, pool.
Make a sleight of hand check. We'll see how good your gambling is.
Go. Sleight of hand plus 5. 14 plus 5 is 19.
19. Roll a d12 for me.
Wee, D12. 6.
Ooh.
6. You
Every
spend
time.
your days ingratiating yourself with the folk and even passing up the money they offer you just to lend a helping hand. At night, you're a pool shark. You are a monster at cards. The dice seem to be in your favor, and you're able to swindle out the richest of these farmers out of their silver and even out of their gold pieces as you rake in 60 gold over the course of 7 days.
Damn.
We're gonna call it 50 because when I win money, I buy people drinks.
Perfect. You spend 10 gold of your own
We're
money.
calling it 50.
Alda begins to like you, especially you and Bolshoi does performances. You get people spending money, and you keep buying drinks. She's already got you guys on Philip's tab, so if you're gonna spend your extra coin giving her drinks, she's gonna allow that. Yeah,
There we go.
perfect.
Man of the people.
Damn right. I think that leaves Rev and Arborata. Is there anything you guys would be doing in particular?
You doing anything?
Oh well, you can go.
I was gonna.
'cause
I was gonna say, are you doing anything, Arborata?
Yeah, I was gonna like spend my time going over that demonology book, and
Okay.
then just going back and forth from the library to go there and see what else I can find. That would maybe like piece together more of what that book that I found.
Sure. I think with Eleanor's help, she would kind of tell you that as far as what your book was suggesting, these secrets and the many eyes and the demons, the best thing you can do right now would be study the book she gave you because she doesn't know if she has anything to help you. So I'd say you spend a lot of
Yeah.
your time reading through this demonology book, and you would pick up a lot of information that you might not know. Demons are a type of fiend. Demons hate devils. They come from different places. Demons are from the abyss. Devils are from the nine hells. Um, they are beings of chaos that want perfect freedom above all else and will go through total and utter destruction to achieve it. Um, they rely a lot on possession. The power they give is not contractual. If people make deals with them, it's more of I'm going to give you this and you're going to do something with it or be punished. That is their whole deal. Um, yeah, I'll say when we get to things that require you to make checks on that, because that might be coming up very soon, hint, hint, you'll have advantage on a lot of those things to help your party, and I can give you more knowledge on that as it comes.
Sweet. Um. Let's see. Was there anything else about the tree in the middle of the town that I can glean? Or is it just, I know it's a tree and it's alive?
Make an
and that's
insight
kind of
check.
all I know. Insight check, please, for the love of God!
I'll say
God
you're,
damn it.
you're here for a week. Make it at advantage, just because.
Oh, sweet.
Over the course of
Insight at
7 days, I'm sure you can, being a tree person, also try to perceive them
Okay.
or insight against them.
Let's see if I can get a little bit better. Well, that's better, yes.
Yes.
20.
I would have just had you roll 1 extra dice, but that is fine. A dirty 20 is a-okay. Let me pull up
Can do
some
that.
information. So you knew that this was a treant, and to your knowledge, they are generally good-aligned creatures. The ones that you knew were kind of carefree. The ones that you may or may not have known. Most of them would have been summoned to protect in some way against other beasts or things that might have been trying to hurt your folk, any dangers in the woods. But this one in particular feels very off to you. You don't sense that goodness from this one. You start to, over the days, sense a malevolence from this tree. And it's almost worrying that it sits and portrays itself as this just oak of many faces, that it doesn't really move. But I think you would also hear rumor around town that whenever blood is spilled at this tree, the face of whoever's blood was spilled is added to its bark. And you would know that people talked about it through like executions that would happen. If there's a murderer and they need to execute somebody, they do it at the tree. If there's hangings that happen, they would hang people from that tree. And you would just have a very uneasy feeling. You wouldn't want to be around this thing, especially during like the midnight and the witching hours when it gets really dark, when it's like the quote unquote nighttime. You don't want to be near this thing.
Understood. Tree equals bad. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, I think that's all the information I really need, or that I can glean from this town. So,
I
yeah,
believe
I
so.
think that's it for the week.
Perfect. Last but not least, Rev.
Rev. So Rev is gonna spend quite a bit of his time with the blacksmith, trying, learning a little bit of how to like craft things, but mainly trying to help the blacksmith himself learn about his guns, a lot of things to deal with gunsmithing and whatnot.
Sure.
And
I think you'd be able to do
when
that, yeah.
I was also gonna say, and when he's not with the blacksmith, or when say the blacksmith is busy with some customers or working on some other things, he'll probably venture out into the woods a little ways, trying to just keep his skills of tracking and just in general being out in the wilderness, keeping that up to spec and par and whatever.
Sure. I want you to make a perception or survival check as you're kind of practicing these skills. I think survival would be more apt, but I want you to make. Actually, you know what? You're gonna make one of each. Make one of each.
Okay, I'll make perception first.
Yeah.
Okay, perception's a nat 20, so 22.
Perfect.
And then survival. Survival is a 16.
16. So for your survival check, I think you'd be able to keep up on your hunting and tracking skills pretty well. Trying to find something to kill your time with, you would help a woman in town. I think you'd get yourself, not ingratiated, but you'd start to know the woman at Harga's Meats. Her name is Siv. And she has a friend after they kind of notice you hunting, and maybe you'd be bringing in some of your prey to get cleaned and to get the meat butchered. You would take them to Siv. You take her because she is the butcher in town. But she would also introduce you to a woman called Mrs. Oakham. And that's all she goes by is Mrs. Oakham. And she'd ask you to take her on hunts with you. And I think, would you do that? Would you allow that?
Yeah, I don't see what the problem. Well, I'd first make sure she knows how to hunt, the basics.
Yes,
of,
I think she'd
like,
tell you
outdoors.
more that Mrs. Oakham is her main dealer, her main harvester when it comes to going and procuring things, beasts of the woods. She leads most of the hunts, and so since you're out doing that anyways, and you seem to be good at it, she is asking you to like pretty much pair up with her, and so you can bring in more meats to her, more business.
Oh yeah, I definitely let her tag along and
Perfect.
take the help in hunting and whatnot.
Absolutely. With your skills and her knowledge of the area, you guys pair together really well to start bringing in a lot more than she was kind of expecting, and is very pleased by it. And um, with your perception, I'll say you notice two things because you allowed Miss Oakham to join you. You would find it, I don't know if it would be odd or strange to you, but Mrs. Oakham only agrees to go out and hunt during the daytime with you. I imagine you really had no objection to it right away, unless you would be curious about it. She's just kind of let you know that she gets busy during the nighttime and has things to do, so she can't. But the second and more important thing that you would notice is that in the woods, you would see out of the corner of your eye, you can never catch it. You might see a shadow, you might see a flicker of movement. You swear you can see off in the distance this massive, huge, like size of a dragon, this goat, some ram, some type of sheep creature, thing of that nature that you swear you can almost see, but as soon as you turn to get a better look, you can't find it.
Okay.
It would be that, and you'd also see a beast that resembles a stag, but with two like appendages hanging off of its like jaw. But again, these are two things that like you swear as you're out hunting, you'll hear a noise, you'll see something out of the corner of your eye, a shadow, but as soon as you look, it'll disappear. And that might make you feel off.
Definitely gonna have me curious. Out like after like a couple times that I've seen them, if I brought it up to maybe when I was out hunting or when I brought back the game that we had got during the day, could
Yeah.
I bring up like feeling like there's this massive goat or something, or even this strange looking stag, but I can just never like lay my eyes on it fully.
Yeah, I think Civ, Miss Harga, she is partnered with Holly in the bakery just next door to her. Um, she would kind of tell you she doesn't know quite what you're talking about. If you could find a beast of such size, she would love to have that much food ready and available to give out to the town and to sell to the inn for food. But as far as something that big, uh, either a stag or a goat that large is kind of unheard of, and she just worries that you are seeing things out in the forest.
Okay. Um, when I'm out there, right, maybe towards the end of this week, would I be able to like, or so when I'm out there hunting and I see it in the corner of my eye, if I don't try to look at it, does it just like stay still and just not move and kind of just stare at me?
Sometimes it's not moving, sometimes it's just like walking, and then it'll be like out of your vision, and as soon as you turn to like catch up with it, it's gone. It's not always stagnant. Sometimes it's straight ahead of you, and you swear you can see it move, but as soon as it like moves behind a tree, nothing is on the other side. And you can never get like a full picture of the thing. It's always too far away to make out detail. You just have the general shape of sometimes it's a stag, sometimes it's a goat.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna take a wild thing. If I ever see it like kind of just like standing still in the side of my vision, could I just try to quickly whip out my pistol and just try to shoot it?
As a player, you know what you're expecting. You would try doing something like this, and as soon as you would do that, after the flash of the muzzle goes away, you'd see nothing there out of the corner of your vision, and even when you turn to look, you would see nothing having caught your stray bullet.
I figured. Well, worth a shot
It
trying
was
it,
worth a
but yeah,
shot. It was worth a shot.
that's after all. I mean, it does look pretty monstrous. I'm not a fan of like any monster whatsoever, so
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised that I'd take a shot at it. But yeah. All right, that's how I'll spend my week.
Cool. Oh boy. Hold up. Is this supposed to be you? Let me search for a name really quick.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you would know her. Okay. So there would have been someone else. Not only would Mrs. Oakham be joining you, I totally forgot about the dedicated huntress in town, Hilda Brom. She
Oh.
would be joining you as well. She is the leader of most of the hunts. Her and Mrs. Oakham are usually partnered up and go out to do these hunts. Um, but Hilda, having spent all this time with you, um, would kind of sense your connection to some kind of beast. Your skills in hunting are supernatural to a degree. It's better than most people she would know, even herself at times when you're hunting certain things. And she would sense your connection to this like spiritual beast. And so uh, she also kind of opens up to you that she wants to become this like ultimate hunter. Um, that drives her more than anything. Where uh, Mrs. Oakham and Harga are content doing their job for the good of the village and to feed people. Um, Hilda is more bent. She likes the feeling, the rush of being the predator in that kind of sense. Not in a messed up way, of course, but
Yeah.
uh, she
She's
would
doing
kind
it for
of,
the thrill of the hunt more than anything.
yeah, she would open up to you because she senses this kind of connection with you. And I think you'd talk a little bit over the week that you spend. Is that she follows this connection she has to a great spirit bear, um, but she fears the change and sacrifice it might require her to do if she wanted to become that kind of ultimate hunter. Because she's pretty attached to the life in Wickermore Village, even though she likes the feeling of hunting more than she likes providing people with stuff. She still cares for the people and doesn't want to fall down the wrong path. But when you bring up the monsters to her that you're seeing, she would confide in you that she has seen the same thing. She's never gotten a clean look at them, but she knows exactly what you're talking about. And if
Okay.
she finds any information, she will be sure to bring it to you as soon as she can.
Okay. I will also let her know that if I ever find anything out about these beasts that we're seeing, I'll also share with her. And if it turns out these things are real, if these are actual beasts, then maybe we can work together to bring it down. Provide both a lot of food for the village, but also, have something to be proud that you hunted some massive creature.
Yes. Perfect. That would work. And I think that kind of leaves off with what you guys are doing around the village for this week. Excuse me, that was gross. Let me see if
Yummy.
it'll be nice and load the stuff that I want to read for you guys, because I know it's going to be a pain. I think we'll end up probably on starting the 8th day. So right after this kind of week, maybe the 8th or 9th day, after this week and couple days you spent in the village, it'll be a morning like any other to you guys that you're starting to get used to. You'll wake up to the usual assortment of foods downstairs, food and drink, and you'll kind of group up and converse before you head out to do your own things for the day. And so you can do that, and maybe you can talk to each other about what you've been up to in character.
I don't know about you guys. These people know how to have a good time.
I've certainly kept myself busy at the library. They have quite an assortment of selections of books that I find very interesting.
Well, I will say these weasels have helped me pick up a few more tricks. I will say they're quite hard to hit sometimes, so it's good target practice.
I would like to point out with my character, after coming out of the whole Juskenwald Manor thing, after that first night, there is one more fresh bandage on my person, just like around my arm or something. It's not big, and it's not like a noticeable change. Like, I won't draw attention to it at all, but I also won't explain why it's there if anybody asks about it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, after I'm done eating, I guess, I do my usual thing and I go on stage.
Perfect. You start with a morning performance for some of the folks coming in for breakfast. A lot of them starting to get used to the music and the performances that you put on, and some of them starting to look forward to it as a better upstart to their morning than the silence and the I won't say harshness of the day, but just getting up, that having to go do physical labor isn't always the easiest thing to wake up to sometimes, and it helps brighten their day a little bit. I'll say after a few moments where some of you are still eating your breakfast, and Bolshoi has stepped up to the stage to start performing, you would see another man walk into the tavern, but it's an unfamiliar face. I don't know if you guys would recognize everybody in the Hollow quite yet after a week, but there are definitely people that you would recognize by look, and this guy is not one of them. He would kind of walk up to the bar and he would say some stuff to Alda before she kind of points over in your guys' direction and looks at you in your like corner booth that I imagine you guys always take as you eat your breakfast at like a larger table. And you would see this man coming over to approach you. You would see a very, I don't really know how you'd explain him. He looks like a farmer. He's got overalls on. He's got a white tee that's kind of rolled up. He's got himself a hat on. He's got long curly hair. Very strong chin. He's got a very like blocky face. Almost looks like a boxer. But
I wouldn't even recognize them from helping around town.
You would not recognize him. You would not. I think you specifically would not recognize him from any of the farmers around town.
Is he human?
Yes, he is human. Um,
Okay.
almost. I'll say this just in general too. Everybody in this village is human. And some of you, if you look into it, would find it odd that you are the only things in town that are not human.
Yeah.
You would be the only humanoids that are not. It'll be. I'll tell you when you run into things that are a different species,
Not
but
human.
for now uh, you are the strange things that stand out, which has made you a unique spectacle among being the newcomers and the helping out around town that you're doing. But this guy would
Mhm.
approach you, and he would, well, I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Jeremiah Stover. I come from Foxwillow, town up north, town over. Um, and Miss Alda says you folk might be able to help me alleviate some kind of issue.
Hmm.
What
Noticing
kind of
that.
issue are you having, friend?
Well, and he'll kind of, um, he's not from Foxwillow. I messed that up. He would, there'd be a second man that walks in with him that would have been behind him. That's on me. I should have announced him right away as well. This man has a straw hat. He is wearing similar garb. Um, he's got some brown pants on. He's got a white tee underneath a kind of leather vest. He's got a straw hat. He's got a strong, like blonde, almost light brown, blondish chin strap beard and a nice mustache. Um, he would say, uh, "This is my friend, my good friend, um, William Lodge." And I messed up. You would recognize Jeremiah, the guy's talking right now. Sherlong. This would have been one of the farmers you helped in town. I had them their names flipped on my end.
Gotcha.
So he would introduce.
I know Mr. Stover.
We commiserate with our friends over in Foxwillow when we do farm work. We help them out, they help us, and well, my good friend Bill here has brought some troubling news. I suppose I'll let him take the lead in explaining. And he's thank you, friend. Well, now I've heard word that there are some good old folk up here in Wickermore just on rolled into the village here, and have been mighty helpful to the farmer around town, and even to the Druskenwald folk, the lord and the lady. Is that correct in presumption?
Indeed, we are under the Lord and Lady's patronship at this moment.
Well, ain't that just quite something? To get to the meat and the potatoes of it, I am having some issues over in Foxwillow, and I'm afraid they have gotten too out of my hands to deal with. I've got a lot to get off my plate, and I'm willing to pay you handsomely if you are able to alleviate us of our problem. Um, Number one, our good friend. I don't know if you've heard of him, being as you the newcomers in the Hollow, but uh, we had a singing dancing scarecrow, believe it or not, a good old fella. His name was old Jericho Sticks, and boy could he strum a banjo. Uh, he vanished from town about 6 months ago, and we can't really figure out why. But ever since then, the townsfolk's been accusing each other, accusing one another of murder or having stowed away our beloved handyman and a songster. He wasn't just good at plucking the strings. He was a mighty nice fella. He could fix what you asked him. He was a great hand around the farms and dealing with the animals. And well, frankly, even though he sounds like he might be younger than me, he's been around longer than I have, and he's been around town uh, since before I was born, is what I'm told. Well, it's been a few months now since then. People stopped trusting each other, and well, that's when everything started going wrong. Uh, all the crops started to fail, but just the damnedest thing, corn won't fail. It's almost an issue. No wheat, no barley, no oats, no carrots, no potatoes, no russets, no beets, nothing. Only corn, only thing that grows. The the livestock, I mean, we've had to start importing all of our meats from here in Hogger's meats and sending them the way up to Foxwellow. And if it wasn't for, she say, a new hunter helping out, uh, we wouldn't be having any food up there other than corn. Uh, all the livestock wither and die. And there's these strange crop circles some sigils, some markings. You'll step out into a cornfield. You might go to harvest some, and you'll find strange patterns all rolled out. And everyone swears they didn't do it, but like I said, there's too much. After all the accusations, ain't nobody trusting each other. And I'm sorry to dump all the information on you. It's just a lot. Only a few weeks ago, townfolk themselves started going missing. Seemingly, they've been replaced by. You'll find even my friend John. My friend John walked off one day, and I swear I saw him going to his house that night. But next morning, out front is standing a scarecrow wearing his clothes, and I ain't seen him since. I'm afraid there ain't too many folk left in Fox Willow. I'm one of the only folk who haven't disappeared, I guess. I made my way down here, and everyone else who's in Fox Willow has barricaded themselves inside. All these accusations of murder, all these the secrets being hoarded and passed around, ain't nobody trusts each other. No one's willing to set aside their suspicions to work together, and so I come to you. I need help solving this problem. I worry that something has afflicted our town. I worry that it's an issue I can't fix, and so I've come to commission the newcomers my friend Jeremiah here has told me about. He'll kind of
Oh.
take off his hat and hold it in his hands.
Well, that certainly does sound like a conundrum.
Jeremiah would speak up. I can attest. We produce as much food as we can here in the Hollow, especially with as much help as we've been given. But we still rely on Fox Willow and they rely on us. It takes a village or a few to make it work. Without them, Workamore Village is soon going to run out of food, and I certainly don't want Fox Willow to run out of food neither. So I'm also willing to pay if you folks help out my friend William.
I'm gonna kind of steeple my fingers a little bit and turn to Arborata and be like, Arborata, if we were to go to this village, would you be able to diagnose the issues they're having, perhaps?
Perhaps, especially if it were, some sort of problem with the land or something within the woods. Perhaps there might be some cause there. And perhaps maybe even Rev here, if there was something in the woods hunting these people, or perhaps putting a blight upon the crops, maybe he could be able to be of assistance.
Well, that'd be mighty kind of you, strangers. I'd hate to see my old friend William down in the dumps, William would say. And listen, me and Jeremiah here have been talking, and I think we can offer y'all. I got 25 gold apiece. He's got 25 gold apiece. We're willing to pay y'all both, not both of y'all, all of y'all 50 gold apiece if you come out to help, just to sweeten the pot.
Well, I think that would be very kind of you to offer. And I kind of look around at the others. Well, my interest is certainly piqued. And is anybody else willing to come along?
I get up from the table and I go put my arm around the guy. I'm like, I'm down, buddy. I might not be able to read the trees or help hunt very much, but I can sure plow well.
Oh, I believe
Yeah?
it, big fella. A random woman patron blushes a little. None of you notice, but it happens.
Jesus.
Awful, I'm the worst. And
Hey, I brought it up first.
I know. Well, if you need to gather your things, I believe old William here brought himself a wagon and a steed to carry y'all folk there. It would be awful to suggest you walk there by foot. I believe it's only a few night travel, but you might be able to learn some more on the way there, and hopefully when you make it to town you can help alleviate their problems.
down.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Bullish away, like he's trying to listen in as best as he can because he's not he's not
Yeah, not
next
at
to
the
everyone else,
table.
but he's but it sounds like people are like suspicious of one another, like this, and like there's like some magics involved, but he's
Yeah.
more interested in like people like betraying one another and whatnot. Like that, he's definitely like it's definitely piqued his interest.
Yeah.
So he's down to go with.
Perfect. And so I'll say, you guys will start to prepare to embark on this journey. You would start to gather your things, and William said he'll meet you outside. He thanks you guys for agreeing to this. He thanks Jeremiah for introducing you to him. Jeremiah goes out and he starts working in his field like he normally does. And you would see that Philip would step inside shortly after Jeremiah steps out. And I would say you might have seen Philip at the tavern one other time during the week, where he steps in on one of these nights and he's trying to be more of the people. He's trying to learn more of their customs and more of their ways. Especially, he still feels bad about the Wickermore Hollow as a whole being a more neglected province, so he's trying to make a little more time for the people here and help them out with the work that they're doing. But he would step into the tavern on this morning, and he would kind of approach you with his sleeves rolled up. He's got some gloves on, some dirt on his hands, and he says, "Well, now, I just spoke to Jeremiah outside, and he says he's about to send you all off on another mission."
That would be correct, sir.
I must say, I'm a little jealous, maybe a little envious that you're able to help out the folk so much, especially us. I'm the lord of the land, and Adela's the lady, and by golly, we should be the ones taking care of you, but you've taken care of us, and I mean, the folks talk about how the newcomers around town are helping out, they're performing, they're helping to work, they're learning. I mean, it's a great thing to see. It's nice that it's not all on my shoulders to make up appearances, so I have to thank you for that. He also says, over in Foxwillow, they're having issues, and he's requested you with the promise of money. Now, being that I must stay in here in the village, in Wickermore Village, to help the people, and stay by Adela's side, and can never stray too far from that woman, I will also pay you all. I'll match what they're paying to help them out. Help out the people that I can't reach. As long as we're stuck here, we might as well do some good, and, well, everyone likes money.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
you walk up
sounds like
and
they're
hug him.
having
You're a
some.
good man.
I'll thank it out, big fella.
It sounds like they're having some neighborly troubles. So we might have to have a delicate hand.
I believe it. It is no easy dealings with, he says secrets, he's saying there's lost trust, and it's really hard to work in a community when there's no trust, believe me. Even being the Lord, these people don't look to me with much kindness, given that I've neglected the province, so it's taken me a few days to start to work my way into a better standing, and I would like to keep it that way, so he kind of gesture, he raises up his hands with the dirt, I'm still out working like a good man works, he claps him off. Ain't nothing like a little elbow grease to ingratiate yourself with the common folk. But, yeah, I'll give you each 50 gold apiece. I believe that's what he promised you. And as long as you help me to make the province itself a better place, I'll continue to employ your efforts.
Well, I think I speak for everyone here when I say thank you, and we will certainly take you up on that offer.
Of course. I'd be a fool to neglect such useful help. You've proven yourself on multiple occasions. It's really a blessing, and I don't really mind paying. It just feels more transactional, but please, treat me like a friend. I'm here and I'm a resource if you need it, but for now I've got to get back out and help with the farm work. Adela's started a garden, and it's a great thing to pass around food and, receive food from all the other farmers. I don't know. We're from a more noble place. Usually we're served, so it's been quite the learning experience. You can see he kind of sighs a little bit. It's not like defeat in his eyes, but he's definitely doing more work than he's had to, at least in recent times. And he'll kind of take care now. Do a good job. And he'll step out and head back towards the manor where he will start working on a little garden with Adela. Soon enough, I think you guys would get your stuff packed and ready and would get. You'd meet William at the stables outside of the Green Queen Inn, and he has a horse-drawn carriage with 2 horses. Horse-drawn wagon, I guess. I don't know if there's a difference between carriage and wagon. It's got the covering. And as long as you guys have about everything you would need, we could start off with you guys heading towards Foxwillow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
And we can either end there, or we could end just as you guys are approaching town. It is your choice. You know, I
I'm
think
good.
I
I'm good to end here.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna read off the stuff first. I've decided, even though I just offered that, I think we're gonna end with you guys just approaching, because I think it's more fun that way. Let me
Yeah.
switch the music. You can get a little taste of the area you're going to. Boop. Along this journey, it's about 2 nights, 2 days and 2 nights. I guess it'd be a night, a day, a night, and then you'd be arriving on that, like, midway through the second day.
Mm-hmm.
And there would be a few things that you would learn along your travels. I guess you wouldn't really learn anything. I think they would more reiterate the point as you're talking to William that old Jericho Sticks was a living, singing scarecrow that had been in town longer than he has been, and he was born and raised there. He was a handyman, he was a song singer, but he went missing and people started blaming each other for murder. After a few months of that, people stopped trusting each other, and everything started going wrong. Crops started to fail, livestock started to wither, and the only thing that would grow was corn. There'd be random sigils and crop circles that would appear at random times as people would go out to harvest. Then the townsfolk themselves started going missing, seemingly replaced by these scarecrows, these pumpkin-headed scarecrows in their clothes, and hardly anyone would be left in Foxwillow. Everyone having barricaded themselves inside their home, and nobody is really open to setting their suspicions aside to work together. Now, for hours on this second day, your cart has creaked through barren fields littered with ragged scarecrows, wilted wheat, and rotting pumpkins. The air carries the bitter scent of smoke, and ahead a fiery glow consumes the horizon. The town is burning, and William urges the horses faster. Moments later, you arrive in the town square, where a wild brawl unfolds before your very eyes. Among dozens of farmers and 2 buildings, a small town hall and shop, they are engulfed in flame. Set alight by the blazing windmill, now a spinning tower of fire, and William starts to panic as he turns to you, his eyes wide with horror, and he pleads, "Well, by the lady, please save Foxwillow!" And that's where we're gonna end.
Yep.
The city's on fire.
You pull
Everything's
up
on
and
fire, and I am made of
yes,
wood.
the city is on fire.
Well, damn.
Let me
Like that when
Goddamn.
we got here, I
And-
swear.
Almost as bad as fucking Kaiju number 8 ending or cliffhangers.
Uh-huh. Boom! We'll give you guys the DM version just so you can see the places that you can explore. Boop.
Ooh,
Perfect.
where am I?
Boom.
Also, you said there's only corn that's growing here right now?
It's
The only crop
corn.
that's growing is corn. Everything else is wilted.
Man.
And
Might as well
Nebraska
just call this
moments.
place Corn Hub.
yeah, you're at the corn hub.
Jesus Christ, Mason.
Guys, we're in Nebraska.
You are.
There's none in Nebraska.
Whoa!
Sweet.
The big corn.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right. That's where we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yay!
Good push. Everybody, wave goodbye to stream. Say goodbye. Bye,
Bye,
stream.